and it's receiving the content.
What's up, everybody?
Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Hello, and welcome to the stream.
We're reviewing the new set of A Dying Game.
You are absolutely correct.
God, I hope at least. Fuck.
Maybe, who knows? What's gonna take it over though? Artifact?
Fuck no. Fuck Magic.
MTG Arena? They should.
Magic and it shall return. Anything really, honestly. My whole issue is that Blizzard laid off so many employees while giving their CEO so much pay. It's peak capitalism, and he deserves to be guillotined.
Alrighty,
I'm not saying
then.
I'm going to do it, and I'm not telling anybody else to do it, so it's not a crime. But
that is very true.
that is, in a just world, he would have his scrotum torn apart by rabid squirrels. And then those squirrels would burrow into him through the hole where his scrotum was and disembowel him entirely.
That is...
he is an enemy of the people, and he deserves a fate much, much worse than death. Let's talk about some Hearthstone cards.
Alrighty. Hello to the two people who are on stream. What's up?
What's up, everybody? Me. So.
Oh, boy.
Because I got it open so I can read comments.
Oh, boy.
But, I can hear myself on your thing for a minute.
Yeah, no, I just tested the audio real quick to make sure people can hear you. But we're good. Because I know
yeah.
they can.
So
we're gonna start.
Let's just talk about this expansion first for a minute.
Okay, that sounds good.
So Marvel Infinity War, Avengers Infinity War, was really the trendsetter this year in terms of lore for a lot of media, our games included.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Magic is doing their little War of the Spark, where they're bringing
asinine.
The limited environment looks really fun. A bunch of them are uncommon. It's really sweet. I'm really excited for this pre-release.
Isn't it? When is it?
It's in 2 weekends. Here's the thing, though. I don't have any money.
Damn, that is unfortunate.
I will be trading in cards to play in one pre-release, but I do not have money for a Greyhound ticket.
I will be skipping this pre-release.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I don't really care.
Next one will be over the summer. I'll have more money. It doesn't matter. Anyway,
over the summer we'll both be fine.
Where they're having all of their characters come back, or most of their important characters come back.
Yeah.
The important villain. Hearthstone is also doing an Infinity War type deal. They are bringing back a bunch of the characters from previous expansions, the legendaries, giving them retrains.
I mean, they're trying to give them retrains.
Right. Some of them are just new cards, but a lot of retrains.
Yeah.
And they're also bringing back a few random mechanics.
So it's not really random. It's the sets that they're from.
What?
So they're called callback cards, basically.
Right.
Yeah, and so each legendary has... So each of the legendary bad guys, which is Rafam, Lazul, Togwaggle, and Dr. Boom.
Right, but
each
there's
of
also
those
random cards in the set that do, like, the Whispers of the Old Gods mechanic.
Yeah, and that's what they're calling callback cards. So there's an Overload... No, not Overload. There's Omega.
Oh, yes. The shaman mechanic that's not supported anymore. Overload.
Yeah, no. There's some. Basically, it's like specific to that set. So Dr. Boom came out.
You know what phased out mechanic I want to see them make a card with?
Which one?
Charge. So I can finally have a minion for my fucking Warsong commander to give +1 attack to. Fuck, I hate this game.
It's fine. They also killed the only good druid deck, which was...
what was the most recent round of nerfs?
There is...
Is it a bunch more fucking classic cards for the games I'm playing?
No. They rotated Doomguard, Naturalize...
Sounds like a thing that they would do. What the fuck?
And Baku and Gen. Baku and Gen is fucking needed because this meta's ass.
You know, I know the meta's been ass. Anyway,
But they
we
fucking.
should get into talking about some new cards.
Alright, that works. Let's start with the Druid
Yeah.
class. Blessing.
The anus.
Yeah, Blessing of the Anus, a 3-mana common.
Scroll down a little bit. They can't see the whole card because your head's covering it, or your window.
Can I do it like this? Oh yeah, now I see.
Yeah,
Yes.
So Blessing of the Anus. It's 3 mana, druid spell. It has Twin Spell, which is like Echo but shitty, and it gives your minions +1/+1.
Okay, Twin Spell would be cool if they didn't put it on such ass cards.
Okay, so it's too close to a mechanic that they released literally 2 sets ago.
Yeah.
It's so close. Like Magic does that sometimes, like with, but like Bloodthirst and fucking Spectacle were released 15 years apart, so there's an excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There's not really an excuse at all here, even a
No, their whole justification is that you get a copy of it and then you can play it at a different time. Where Echo was the same
little bit. You
turn.
can use it that turn, but you get a copy each time you play the spell.
Yeah, so this is limited to 2, but you can use your resources as spread out over time. The
That's
card
the
itself, I think, is mediocre. It's gonna support token style stuff that you just adding to the array of buffs.
We have too many other good Anthem effects already, though. Like it doesn't even matter at that point.
I agree.
I think Blessing of the Ancients is a 2-star card at best.
I would agree with you.
It's going to see a little arena play for killing your opponent. It's like a nice finisher. Because for 6 mana, it's like a very shitty Bloodlust.
This is the shittiest of Bloodlusts.
Yeah.
It's a +2/+2 for 1 more mana than a Bloodlust.
Right. It is permanent.
That is true. That's true.
And it gives you 2 spells to trigger your fuck if I know. Second card.
We gonna finish that thought or no?
No, I couldn't remember the name of the card, and I can't be fucked to try.
That's fine.
Acorn Breaker time.
This is a one.
This gamer really looks like he's ready to rise up. Okay.
Is he? I think he is.
Those squirrels on his shoulder represent Stacy and Veronica, and they won't give him any gamer girl beat. And he's just cackling. He's rubbing his hands together. He's ready to rise up, man. So I think
exactly. That is the sustenance at which the squirrels live upon.
Who said Hearthstone doesn't have lore?
It does, but it's already attached to a different game.
No. They've gone so off script from World of Warcraft.
Oh, that's fine.
People who give a shit about World of Warcraft, all 2 of them. Anyway, Acorn Bear is a 1-mana 2/1 with Death Rattle. Add 2/1/1 squirrels to your hand. If the squirrels are beasts, this card's 3 stars. Maybe he'll see some. You know what deck wanted this fucking card?
What?
Quest Hunter before it rotated.
Yeah.
Like 2 fucking years ago, Quest Hunter could have used this card, but it's not a hunter card, and it's 2 years late.
You are absolutely correct.
So I'm gonna give it 3 stars if the squirrels are beasts.
The squirrels are 1/1 beasts. They are 1 mana 1/1 beasts.
Okay, it's a fine card.
It's good, like, because Druid struggles with early game minions that are worth playing right now. So this is going to fill a weird niche.
Yeah, but I think unless there's an aggressive Druid deck, maybe the one that uses Blessing of the Ancients, this gamer is going to have quite a difficult job rising up.
Yeah, I think that Blessing of the Ancients, or any sort of aggro sort of tools, is going to be filled by a shitty Treant deck, and then they're going to realize that there's way better Druid decks to make, which you will see soon.
I guess. Alright, Lucent Bark.
This card looks cool. I like this art. He's awesome looking.
I think, so like, Shirazen, the rogue card, was interesting, but I think, it's awesome play, but what held it back was that it wasn't relevant the turn that you woke it up, and they would just kill it again. Like, they would always get a turn to respond after you woke it up. And the
Right.
fact that this has taunt gives it some immediate relevance. If you
Yeah,
wake it
no,
up,
I was gonna
your
say.
opponent at least has to trade minions into it. They can't ignore it. It's harder to remove because it's a 4/8 body. And I honestly think that, like, the restore 5 health to anything is not difficult. Like, if this were a paladin card, it'd be even better, but I think druid can pretty easily restore 5 health. If there's just a good generic control deck, I could really see Lucent Bark being a part of it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 5 stars.
I am
Sorry,
giving
I
it.
meant 4. I meant to say 4.
No, have you seen this? So, heal druid is gonna become a thing. There is a lot of strong heal cards, and
All right.
there's a lot of strong stuff that you can get value off of healing. This being one of them.
I'm gonna level with you, Chief. I'm mostly blind on this. I couldn't be fucked to give a shit about Hearthstone since that CEO of Blizzard did the shitty things, and also because the game's bad right now.
I wholeheartedly agree, but I am a entrenched player, and I will die with it.
I was an entrenched player too, and then I was like, better games exist.
But you don't have people to play. I don't have pet. I would gladly play Paper Magic with people instead of Hearthstone, but I don't have
Fucking
people.
Arena. It has a faster growing audience.
I am garbage at Arena, but that's
I can teach you how to
another.
get better.
That's a. I have to spend money to get gems to get actual cards.
You don't at all, though. You should be free to play and be good at the game. You just have to be good at the game.
This is an issue.
Life Weaver. 3 mana.
Okay.
Whenever you restore health, add a random druid spell to your hand.
This is another one of the payoff.
Right.
Payoff
but when
things.
Your druid spells are fucking Blessing of the Ancients or Dreamway Guardians or fucking Crystal. Wait, that one's good.
Yeah.
Fucking Crystal Song Portal.
Fucking Forest Aid.
What? Yeah, like
Forest
when
Aid
your random
garbage.
Is shitty, especially because they nerfed all the classic ones. So your pool's gonna include 3 mana Wild Growth, fucking 10 mana Nourish.
It's 6
nerfed
mana, but
Innervate to be 4 mana, and it takes away 2 of your mana crystals. Man, they really took the kids.
They
really
did.
Forced Druid and took custody of the kids.
They really fucking did. I don't know. Lifeweaver has a big enough booty to stay on the board for amount of time.
Yeah.
So I think that's a little bit relevant because you're probably going to get 2 spells off of this if you're smart.
Your best turns are going to come from playing this and then immediately restoring health.
Yeah.
I would like to see this in Wild, in either
You
a Druid
can
deck
play
or
it in
a
Wild.
Shaman deck that plays the Lotus dildos.
Yeah.
Discovers for the and then you get this and Healing Rain.
Healing Rain's a shaman card.
Yeah, no, I know, because if you play one of the other class, then you can discover the other class's card. That's why I put with Lotus whatevers. Because each instance of healing, each little blip of the Healing Rain is 1 health restoration.
Oh
So
shit,
you
that's
fill
true.
your hand with random druid spells, and also Gamer Girl P.
That is
The
fantastic.
Healing Rain is Gamer Girl P. This is lore.
Of course it is. Where does the rain come from? The fucking clouds? No.
No, well, yes,
So-
but the clouds are Gamer Girls.
Oh, I understand now. They're big fluffy gamer girls.
Dreamway Guardians.
You shit on this card for a hot second, and I'm gonna have to take that back.
No, it's bad. It's real bad.
It's not awful.
Alright, riddle me this, cunt. So, Firefly.
Yes.
What druid deck wanted Firefly? Answer, none of them. What druid deck wants Firefly, but you have to play both of them at the same time? Less druid decks. What druid deck gives a shit about your Fireflies having lifesteal? No
The
druid
heal druid does.
I'm gonna give this 2 stars. I am also giving Lifeweaver 3 stars. I forgot to give the star rating.
Yeah, no.
The Dreamway Guardian is 2 stars. Very cleanly 2 stars. I think it's only okay. You're not gonna pick it very hard in Arena. You're not gonna find a constructed deck that wants it. There's better ways to heal. There's better minions with healing bodies in neutral. I'm just gonna.
But think
is a
about
no,
this.
No. I'm not even half hard for this card.
Dreamway Guardians into Ancient of the Blessings. So they become 2/3s with lifesteal. And then you get Blessing of the Ancients for later, so you can play another shitty spell later in the game.
Okay,
Eh?
so what you're saying is the game-breaking big brain play of 5 mana and 2 cards for 2/3 lifesteal.
No. It's
And I
curve.
think you're onto
You
something.
play
I think
Dreamway
that
Guardian
actually
turn
breaks the
2.
game. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give Dreamway Guardians my first ever 5-star merged +10.
Whoa.
For this card, it's Nino for me.
It's like if Nicol Bolas came into Hearthstone.
You're referencing so many different things right now. I think
I know.
definitely like it's his 2 monster reborns out of Dragonoid.
I don't know. It's like that one character in Chaotic that was weirdly OP because he had plot armor from the main character.
I don't know anything about Chaotic, but it's definitely this card is at least 4 Beyblades. Crystal Song Portal.
But actually, Dream Guardian gets 2.
Yeah.
And moving on.
Okay, Crystal Song Portal. I was really disappointed. I think this is a good card. I want to preface it with that.
Okay.
But one of my favorite mechanics in Hearthstone was the portals from One Night in Karazhan.
Yes.
The Firelands portal, the Silver Moon portal was one of my favorite cards in Hearthstone. And since they were bringing back all the old mechanics, and they
You should play
Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but and so I'm not going to be able to be unbiased with this card. With that said, you can get to situations where this is just super good. It's sometimes going to give you 3 shitty cards, but 3 minions from a class that has generally pretty good minions is fine for 2 mana.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about the Druid minion pool right now, but
it's pretty mediocre.
Spell pool.
It is definitely better than their random
with
spell
all of their
pool.
cards nerfed. But yeah, like taking just like some of the random choose one minions from the OG Druid set that haven't been nerfed, except that most of them have, or just the 5 mana either 4/6 taunt or 4/4 charge guy. Like
Yeah.
Especially if you have Fandral Staghelm out, which is a wild card now. So
Have you read Keeper Steladris yet?
Yes. Now.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't think. I mean, that would obviously be good. It's not.
Yeah.
It's no Fandral Staghelm. All right. It's is that
Freudian slip, boy.
Yeah, I had a really bad Freudian slip today. I was talking to the mother of the person whose reception I was catering at the music building I work at for his recital.
Yeah.
And we were talking about when we were going to take certain stuff out of the fridge and set it up. And I meant to say we're going to break open the dip when we get the chips out. And I said we're going to break open the dick. So this like 65-year-old woman, and she did not react. I corrected myself immediately, and I'm gonna self-flagellate tonight a little extra for that.
Whatever.
Portal is a 3-star card. I think if it finds the right deck, the condition's a little awkward, but if it finds the right deck, it's good for a long attrition-y game.
Yes. If you top deck this with no hand, you're gonna jizz yourself.
Well, because discover a druid minion for 2 is bad, but 3 random druid minions for 2 is kind of sauce.
Really random, obscure reference, but anyway.
What, lamb sauce?
Oh no, that's from
Fucking Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. Never mind. I thought of it from something else, but it's.
Reference. You probably haven't heard of it.
I was thinking of
it's
something
from a little
else.
album called "In the Aeroplane Over the Sea."
Have you heard of this band called Pink Floyd? I don't think you have, man. But
I like really underground shit. My favorite track ever, and it's cool if you haven't heard of it. I can educate you about indie music. Is "Do I Want to Know" by the Arctic Monkeys.
I thought you were gonna say like an actual thing, but that's too that's too realistic.
Yeah, no, I know.
Someone would actually say that.
Yeah, I know
I
that's the
thought.
joke.
Oh, okay. I thought the joke that we were just gonna name
I like
like
this really
Katy
indie
Perry.
album. It's this underground band called Weezer.
There you
The
go.
album is called Pinkerton. All right.
Taylor Swift. I don't know if you've heard of her.
Yeah, she's got an album called fucking Carrie and Lowell.
Wait, really?
Really? What?
I thought that was somebody else, but all right.
It's Sufjan Stevens.
I know.
Okay.
I definitely
I'm just looking at
wasn't
my
gonna say
record collection in front of me. My favorite Fugazi record is X Infinity.
that. Do
We're
not disrespect my man like that. But
Fugazi's better than Watsky.
we're gonna move on before my feelings get too hurt.
I introduced you to Watsky, okay? So fuck off.
I am well
Your new
aware.
album sucks fat cock.
It does. We are completely derailed.
X Infinity is one of the best rap albums of all time, I think, behind any album made by a black person. Crystal Power is
All right.
one mana. What?
No, keep going.
What?
I had laughed and I had water in my mouth, so I was trying not to choke.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it on stream now. A little bit comes out. Okay. Crystal Power is one mana. Choose one, deal 2 damage to a minion, or restore 5 health. Now, this is a fucking card, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go ahead and give this 5. It's removal, or if you want to trigger your dumb dildos that give you stuff when you heal. My problem is, until this set, Druid was built around gaining armor, so, like, that's going to really hurt your ability to even have health off your hero to heal. So
Yeah.
just mechanically, it's a non-bow with the fucking class.
That's
Like,
a
this
good
would've been
thing that I
fine
haven't
as
really
a
thought
paladin
about.
Thing, huh?
That's a good point that I hadn't really thought about. But things
Yeah,
like branching paths is rotating, which gives you the 12 armor usually.
No, I know, but like all the spells that give you damage and armor, like all the things that let you choose some armor, the hero card you play in every deck, ultimate infestation, your hero power gives you an armor, and not every deck is gonna want to attack you to deal damage to you.
Right.
So you're, like against priest, all these cards are fucking useless.
That is very true.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be awkward because you're gonna have to play like fucking Suicide Turtles and Crystallizers.
Suicide is a shitty band name. I think the cards that are going to see play out of this new weird druid mechanic are going to be the ones that are good even if you don't fulfill the healing condition. Like, the healing condition is a rider, and for these cards to see play, there's not a consistent way to trigger the healing matters abilities. So for any given card from this archetype to see play, it has to be good without the healing. A very good card.
It is very, very good.
I think
Now,
it answers early minions or it triggers your dumb shit.
I wholeheartedly agree.
And now with Keeper Still Address, it's a little better even.
Yeah, because then you get the little removal and a little bit of heal to use later on.
I'm curious how this card works with Fandral Staghelm, because previously, a targeted choose one only one of the abilities could be targeted, or both of them could be targeted. You couldn't have a choose one where one of the abilities was targeted and one of them wasn't, or you couldn't have one that demands a targeted minion and one that demands a targeted player, or one that demands a targeted opponent minion and demands a targeted player. This one has one that targets a minion and one that just targets anything. So I'm curious with Fandral Staghelm if it will let you target 2 things for like the first time in Hearthstone ever, or if it will just deal 2 damage to something and then restore 5 health to it.
Oh, with Crystal
I'm
Power?
thinking the second one.
Probably the second one, because why would they bother to program in any more interactions?
Yeah, they already can't program in the interactions they're supposed to program in. Next one.
This is a pretty strong looking card in playtesting and just looking at it.
Yeah, so gaining 5 health this game, that's way easier
Yeah.
than restoring 5 health while it's out. Yeah, no, I think this is good. I'm gonna give this 3 stars. I think
It's a 8/8 body with 8/8 body with double rush and only for 5 mana.
Rush creatures can be used as removal spells, though. You're going to be restoring health to more often in the aggro matchups, and Rush as removal on a late game body is not as potent in the aggro matchups. So I think, against aggro.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were saying that you should. I was like, then just don't put it in aggro if it's not going to work in aggro. Just.
Right.
But you
Yeah,
mean the
no.
matchup?
Big brain plays.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did your audience go?
I don't know.
Okay, well, hopefully Lazy or Matt will be. I texted Matt. Keeper
Oh,
still
okay.
address. 2 mana, 2/3. When you cast a choose one spell, add copies of both choices to your hand. I like this. This makes my penis become the big penis. There is exactly one choose one spell in this set.
But
So you're
there
gonna
is
be
a
relying on
bunch
the
in
ones
there.
from Classic and the past couple sets.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they like to take Classic cards and fucking castrate them. So, Nourish is bad now. Like, I
Yep.
don't even think getting the 2 copies of like the different choices.
They
from
will
Nourish
both
is
be
good.
costed 6.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. That makes it
Instead
worse.
of 5.
Nourish
Yeah,
is now
this
like
should
a.
also
Ugh.
battle cry unnerf Nourish.
That's
So
probably like the worst of all.
I'm gonna give this 4 stars just because inherently it's really good, and I think if you're playing more than like 4 choose one spells in your deck, you automatically put this in. Because
Yeah.
like draw 2 slightly worse than you would play cards every time you cast a choose one spell for on a 2 mana 2/3, like it's just good. It's good.
It's just
It's
good,
good.
bro. No,
The
it's
forest-
really, really strong. A lot of the set is based on value, so this just gives you reoccurring value as you play your choose one effects.
Yeah, I mean, I would play him for 1 turn. This guy's removable as fuck. So I
Yeah.
would play him for 1 turn where you play him and play a couple choose one spells from
Like-
an empty hand.
Wrath and the
Yeah, I think a druid deck that's light on minions and that has a lot of spells is going to want him and Crystal Song Portal, and then you have a shitload of comeback potential because him plus a few choose one spells refills your hand. Crystal Song Portal refills your hand if you don't have a minion in your hand. Like, I think this deck could exist. Fortunately, I don't think it's very good because I'm not pre-ordering this expansion. So
Yeah, I am also not pre-ordering this expansion, but I got 2,800 gold to buy 28 packs.
I couldn't afford it, and if I did, I honestly still wouldn't. I regret pre-ordering the last expansion, and it's just suboptimal. Everything is suboptimal. The Forest Aid, speaking of suboptimal,
This is so bad, dude.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it's bad.
It's
Well, here's the thing.
so slow. And they're slowing down the game.
It's only good in an empty board.
Yes.
Because if you're playing it when your opponent has a board state, they're gonna just clap your cheeks next turn. And if you play it into an empty board, the situation where this is good is where you play it into an empty board. Your opponent has to spend all their mana on a board wipe, and then you play it again on your next turn, and then you +1 because you only played 1 card from your hand, but you got to have a full board, and they had to play 1 card from their hand.
Right.
But here's the thing. They don't have to spend all of their mana on their board wipe because their board wipe is Defile, or it's Lord Godfrey, or it's another thing that deals 2 to everything. And there's a lot of that. This isn't your grandpa's Hearthstone. We're not using Flame Strike anymore. We're not using Light Bomb anymore.
It's not Dragonfire Potion either.
Right. I mean, it's... God, that card is good. We're just...
I know.
Like,
If that card was in
Dragonfire Potion
standard
would
right
be
now,
good.
that would be disgusting too.
I would not be mad at that. Yeah, the Forest Aid is a 2-star card. I think it's gonna be good in Arena because Arena you're more likely to have those situations that I described where it's good.
Yeah.
See that situation constructed in 2019.
Yeah, there's no way that this card is going to see play. If it's not even slotted into a Treant deck.
The floor on this card is so low, and the ceiling on this card is so just okay.
You know, have you ever been in like a crawl space?
What?
Have you ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the floor is really low, that it's like underground, and you have a fucking crawl space ceiling, so it's like probably 2.5 feet with pipes.
This card's so many people are gonna die with that card in their hand.
Yep, and they're gonna die with 2 copies of it in their hand because it's a fucking twin spell, so you can do it again. Which is also relevant because they use their board wipe on the first one, and then you drop the second one.
And then you die with the second one in your hand because they had a board state when you played it, and then they killed you.
Oh, big brain
Maybe
plays.
that Treant deck wants it. That's not enough to
It's
bump it up a star.
so slow. There's so many
Um,
easier ways to get treat. Well, maybe not because living mana's rotating.
Are you ready to move on to Hunter? Which
Oh.
is class maybe.
Wait, what did you say?
You ready to move on to Hunter?
Yes, did you say it was my favorite class? Because guess the fuck what?
What?
The other day I got Golden Hunter.
What?
I got Golden
Oh.
Hunter the other day.
I'm proud of you. I don't have any golden classes yet.
The only other thing that's close is Paladin, and I'm in the 200s with that deck.
Yep.
All I
really
play
want
is
to do
Hunter.
something with Priest and Paladin. Alright, Hunting Party,
Yes.
is a bad card. Hunter wanted, card draw. This ain't it, Chief.
Nope, this is the opposite of card draw. This is...
Well, no, it's card advantage, but it's a lot of mana, and it just gives you cards that you wish you'd played earlier.
And if you top deck
Like-
this, then...
For this card to be good, you have to have held on to your early game plays instead of playing them, and that's not something Hunter wants to do.
Ever.
I'm giving this 2 stars. There's
I
gonna be
gave
some
it 1
dumb
star.
fucking OTK deck that wants this. If you've Dire Frenzied your Stone Tusk Boar, I don't know if Hunting Party gives you more Stone Tusk Boars with plus attack. If it does,
It says copy, so typically copy is the plus attack.
okay. If it is, then that meme deck is gonna get a little bit better. And if it doesn't, then that meme deck isn't gonna get any better, and nothing of value is lost.
Do you mean Penguin Hunter?
You just use Stone Tusk Boars though. The Penguins are bad.
No, but the Penguins are 0 mana and you can drop a Tundra Rhino.
Yeah, but Tundra Rhino is 5 mana. And the Penguins
Yeah.
aren't good by themselves. Stone Tusk Boars are good by themselves. If they have the plus.
I'll play you with my Penguin Hunter deck when this comes out, and I'll try
I'm
to
not
slot it
crafting a
in.
Hunter Party for this piece of shit deck. We
No,
also
no,
need to
no.
figure out-
I will play it.
We also need to figure out if Hunting Party even works the way we want it to.
This
2
is true.
stars. Arcane Fletcher. Who the fuck
Ugh.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
This
Okay.
card is gross, and it makes me want to chop up my own pee-pee.
Really?
Mhm.
It's good.
This is so bad.
Oh, okay. I think it's weird because like Blizzard seems to be suffering from some fucking dementia because they are vaguely remembering Quest Hunter. At least this time they put the card in the right class.
Wait, what was the other thing that you think?
The fucking squirrel.
Oh, yeah. The squirrel. Right.
Gamers Rise Up.
Yeah.
This guy is
Of
not
course.
good.
No, it's so bad, dude.
I'm giving it 1 star.
You know what this could be used with?
What?
Your spring paws that you played turn 1.
You know, right. All these hundred, they're like, you want a card draw? Don't play in, don't do what your class is supposed to do, and we'll give you some shitty card draw.
They also gave us fucking Master's Call last set, which is still seeing play in almost all Beast Hunter and mid-range Beast Hunter decks.
I forgot what it is.
It's draw 3 cards if you only have beasts in your deck. For 3 mana. It's fantastic.
What do you mean? Like if your deck is only beasts, or if only all your minions are beasts?
But no, basically, if you can... It's discover a minion. If all 3 are beasts, draw all 3 of them.
Discover a minion from your deck.
Yes.
Okay, so you can play other spells.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's not like a Spell Hunter thing. It's a Beast Hunter exclusive thing.
But you can play other spells in your deck, though.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's discover a minion if all of those minions.
Alright, well this fucking,
This card is
this
ass.
fucking, I'm trying to think of the character from Fire Emblem that he looks like. There's not a lot of red-headed archers. Okay.
I
Point
mean,
is he's bad.
it's like Rory's gay sister.
Roy does not have a sister.
I know. I wasn't actually going off of real lore. That was my hot take.
Okay, Sheenon's a red-headed archer. but like,
Do you want to insult Shinon like that?
you like Shinon, right?
I did, yeah. If you haven't
He's
seen
all
our
racist and shit though.
Shinon, was he? I don't remember. I was just glistened over by how fucking cool and he was.
You'll recruit him again soon. I can't wait to finish that fucking Let's Play. That was really fun.
That was fantastic. If you haven't
Okay.
seen the first like 4 parts, we've played Fire Emblem. Which one was it?
Path of Radiance.
Path of Radiance. Go check it out.
He got a bunch of fucking characters killed though.
I,
Ursatron, 3-mana 3/3 mech. Death Rattle, draw a mech from your deck. If Mech Rattle Hunter is the
they
thing,
really
this card will
want it to
obviously
work.
be in it, but I can't tell if it's going to be a thing. I'm going to go ahead and generously give this 3 stars because if Mech Rattle Hunter is decent, then this card is the reason. So
I'm gonna have to agree with you on the 3 stars, but for a different reason.
what's the different reason?
We have Mechanical Whelp still in Standard, and if you have read Oblivitron, it's a thing. So you can draw either your Whelp or your Oblivitron and be able to get some nasty shit started. So
Actually,
Ursatron is going to start to really make the consistency of some of these Mech Rattle stuff work.
consider the following.
Uh-huh.
Your last 2 cards, and you don't have any cards in your deck.
Yeah.
Your last 2 cards in your hand are Oblivitron and Mechathune.
The issue is Oblivitron will still be on the board.
Alright, you fucking idiot. You didn't see my Galaxy Brain play, which is that your opponent has a fucking Explodey Runes secret. They're a mage,
Uh-huh.
or they discovered it
Uh-huh.
via some sleight of hand
Burgle Rogue.
deal.
Because
Huh?
Burgle, they changed the mechanic of, when we get to Rogue, it's going to be different, but Burgle
Okay,
Rogue can
yeah,
now
your-
get some other shit from different
Your
classes.
opponent had a 3-mana, had the secret that deals 6 to a minion when you play it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why you didn't consider that, because I told you your opponent has a secret, right?
Yeah, okay,
Um,
of course.
This kills the man. Oblivitron is dead. And so Mechathune gets to do its trigger.
So you have to wait till your opponent plays Snipe, because they're playing Secret Hunter,
Snipe or the
or Explosive Ruins.
Explosive Runes. Yeah, so that's 2 cards. This is OP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oblivitron.
Oh, we haven't gotten there, but we'll
done
get to it.
talking about Ursatron now.
Okay,
It's
so...
funny because it's Ursatron, but there's the Magic deck Tron is short for Ursatron,
Really?
which is like like 25 years old. Anyway,
I know.
next card. Rapid Fire.
Rapid Fire seems interesting.
No application except for Wild Christmas Hunter, where it will be very good because you've played a lock and load and this grabs you 2 random hunter spells.
Now, consider the following.
Okay.
You somehow get 2 Malagoses out,
Obviously, very easy.
and then,
Easy, piece of cake.
yeah, easy. Now this does 11 damage, and you go Rapid Fire, Rapid Fire, Rapid Fire, Rapid Fire, and kill your
44,
opponent.
GG easy.
Yeah.
Alright, and I know how to get 2 Malagoses in Hunter.
Uh-huh.
You play Nether Spite Historian while the one that you're is in your hand, right?
No, you just play Faceless Manipulator.
Oh, GG easy. And
Yeah.
your opponent will always Dirty Rat out the first one for you.
Exactly, because why the fuck
Okay,
not?
So you have your opponent Dirty Rat out your first Malagos, and
Uh-huh.
then turn 9. So they Dirty Rat out your Malagos on turn 8, because that's a play that people make.
Yes.
And then turn 9, you play the Faceless Manipulator, and then 4 Rapid Fires to the face for 44 damage.
I think you only need 3, but yeah.
They've probably gained some armor, because they're a druid.
This is true.
Um,
And they're probably at full health, because they're a druid.
right, or they're a warrior, and so they have 90 health and you can't win.
Fuck warrior.
And the next turn they just...
It doesn't
blow
matter,
up
actually. That
one
doesn't work
Malagos.
anymore, because Baku is rotating, so they can't gain full armor every fucking turn.
but they can gain 2 armor every turn, and what the fuck are you doing in your hunter deck that's trying to summon double Malagos, relying on a fucking Dirty Rat? Also, this is wild because we're talking about Dirty Rat being integral to the combo, specifically your opponent playing a Dirty Rat. I am giving this 2 stars because I love Christmas Hunter.
That works for me. I was said 1 star. This is terrible. An Arcane Shot doesn't see play, therefore Rapid Fire will not see play.
Fine in Arena, specifically because through over the course of the game, your opponent's probably going to play 2 moves with 1 health, so it's fine in Arena.
All right.
Shimmerfly.
I love this card as the art.
I'm giving this 4 stars just because it's like Babbling Book.
But cooler.
Like, do you want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell. It doesn't give it to you the Battle Cry, but it synergizes with Death Rattle Hunter. So I'm just by virtue of it synergizing with Death Rattle Hunter and reminding me of Babbling Book, which is a good card. Now, granted, a random mage spell is
the only 2 hunter spells.
That just makes a minion's health 1.
Okay, what is that called again? Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark is good because Candle Shot is
terrible to get randomly, though.
You are absolutely correct.
It's an awful card off of.
Also, Candle Shot is rotating.
So both it's bad. The Hunter spell pool sucks. Penis.
I agree. It's not as bad as some other classes. Spell generation.
Another card in here that makes the Hunter spell pool better.
Which one?
Namark's Shot seems really strong.
Oh my! Just wait. My dick is gonna get fucking erect when we get to that one.
Pushed as hell. All right, 9 lives.
Wait, did you rank Shimmerfly? 4 stars.
Yeah,
4 stars, right?
4 stars.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 lives. 3 mana, discover a friendly Death Rattle minion that died this game and trigger its Death Rattle. Sure, yeah, Death Rattle Hunter, support, whatever. I love you, I support you, you're doing great. I believe in you.
This seems pretty good. I mean, it's going to go into Death Rattle. What?
It's just not pushed enough.
Yeah. The issue is also, like, Katarina and Cube and some of that kind of stuff is getting rotated out.
Yeah.
Which sucks for Death Rattle Hunter. But if this goes into some sort of Mech Rattle Hunter, then...
Wait, Katarina's not rotating.
Yeah, she is. She's from Kobolds and Catacombs, isn't she?
She's from the Witchwood.
Oh, really?
No, fuck no, she's not. She's totally from Kobolds.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Listen, I've been playing this game way too much recently.
I don't understand how. It's not engaging. 9 lives.
I watch videos and play at the same time. If that gives you any indication.
Big deal, big flex. I masturbate while I play Doki Doki Literature Club, so look at me. 9 lives.
That's weird. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's the joke.
Okay, good.
I was doing a bit. You don't have to.
Okay, sorry.
9 lives is a 2-star card. Unless Death Rattle Hunter is really good, then we called it right here, and it's 5-star.
All right, that works for me. Okay, all right. Now.
4 mana, deal 4 to a minion, discover a spell.
This is better Flanking Strike.
Flanking Strike's real good.
Flanking Strike is really good.
Just immediately making a 3/3 without paying any mana is.
You're paying 4 mana.
No, but the 4 mana was to deal the 3 damage.
Or you're dealing 3 damage for free, which is also good.
Right, but the point is either of those effects is worth a little less than 4 mana. Like, either of those effects is worth 3 mana in Arena.
Yes.
1 mana for the other effect is fucking insane.
4 mana, deal 4 damage is disgusting.
And it's on this same card. Okay, 4 mana, deal 4 damage, discover a spell. This is an Arena first pick. They're probably, if they're still doing the thing where it's not based on rarity, it's based on bracket, this is probably going to be in the top bracket.
Yeah.
So you're not going to see a lot of these in a draft, unless Blizzard fucks it up, which they do with everything. So Hunter's good in Arena now.
Yeah.
Shot will definitely see standard play.
Oh yeah. This is going straight into my not spell Hunter deck.
This is good in every Hunter deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving this
5
stars.
fucking stars, my dude. It is so
like
you can go infinite.
Yeah, you can discover more mark shots.
Yeah. which is
Hunter's shitty spell pool is going to be a lot less affected when you are discovering instead of just getting a random card.
yeah. Discover is vastly better than the random ass that you can get from Arcane Fetcher and fucking Shimmerfly.
Verisa Windrunner.
This card makes me sad.
I don't know what the weapon is. It doesn't show up here.
It is you are just gonna get Acidused. If this card ever starts to see play, people are just gonna hold their Acidues, and you're gonna get one.
People are already playing that card too for Silver Sword and shit.
It is real bad. It dies
Worth
super
mentioning-
hard to removal.
Worth mentioning, it makes Mark Shot better, so it's automatic.
All right, so hear me out on this one though.
Okay, I'm hearing you out on this one though.
Some fucking how, they don't kill the weapon. You attack and then Zul'jin.
Zul'jin.
So all of your shit gets +2 spell damage off your Zul'jin. But that would require your Verisa Windrunner to come down turn 9, the weapon survive a fucking turn, and then you Zul'jin turn 10.
Or hear me out, actually realistic thing. Hit him with the weapon twice, and then rapid fire does it's 5 damage per.
That is much better.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't attack twice though. It's not. It's until it's not the +2 spell damage is not accumulative.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Does it say until end of turn?
I'm pretty sure I can pull up the.
I want you to pull up the card and read me the exact text.
All right. Let me pull it up. What is it called? It is. Hey, let me just look up Verisa Windrunner.
So about the stars. If you're dancing with the stars, who are furries?
Ew.
It's just Benedict Cumberbatch.
Here we go. I found it.
Okay.
This turn.
Alright, so it turns out actually it sucks.
3 mana, 2/3 weapon. After your hero attacks, gain spell damage +2 this turn.
Alright, so yeah, 1-star card. 1-star legendary.
It's real bad.
Only don't dust it because then you'll pull another one. Unleash the Beast.
It seems okay.
I think it's very, very good in Arena.
We have different
I don't know if
mindsets.
I think it's very, very good in Arena, and it's very good to discover in some situations in Constructed or to get randomly. I am never mad to obtain a copy of this randomly in Constructed,
But I will
I'm
not.
very happy to see this in Arena. I'm giving it 4 stars.
That is fine by me. I will never put this into a deck while I'm building Constructed, but getting it
Really?
off of a
I
Mark
think
Shot
that
or
Spell Hunter
Shimmerfly.
is very happy to see this because it's removal that might leave a body on the field.
Spell Hunter will not be a thing. To my side and Rockdalar are both rotating.
Yeah, I forgot. Wild doesn't exist.
So we will not see Spell Hunter anymore because the reasons you play Spell Hunter are leaving. And so is Rexar.
I was being sarcastic. Wild actually absolutely exists. I just don't think Spell Hunter's good enough in Wild.
I agree.
I will see a lot of Unleash the Beast if I continue to play Hearthstone because Arena is my favorite format.
That's fine with me. I am bad at Arena, which is why I play Constructed.
Arena is much more skill testing.
I know. I am bad at Arena.
Okay.
I am bad at this. I am bad at card games, but I enjoy them. That's why I play Constructed.
Yeah, I think this card is incredibly very high pick rating in Arena, and I think that's where you'll see a lot of it. But also, very good in a lot of situations in Constructed to obtain off of random effects for Discover. Oblivitron, we sort of already talked. Oh yeah, Unleash the Beast. I'm giving it 4 stars.
Okay, I gave it 3 stars because I don't know if 6 mana deal 5 damage is going to be enough. Even though the residual body could.
Sometimes it's 6 mana, kill something with 3 or 4 toughness,
And you get
a
the
5 attack minion left over.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's still very powerful.
And it's a twin spell.
So I can play 2 in the same turn?
You play 2. You play the second one whenever.
I know. Plus it's 6 mana, so you can't. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oblivitron. Mech Death Rattle.
I think this is very slow. It's too slow. Like if it had a decent body,
If this was
But it
4
does not.
mana,
it's hella under curve. It dies and it might give you something good. It might give you some, like very very often in the Death Rattle Hunter deck, which seems to want you to play cheap minions, you're not even going to get 3 mana worth of stats off of Oblivitron. Which not only would that not be good enough because it's delayed until the turn that this dies, but 6 mana for a 3/4 and then a couple turns later, like a 3 or 4 drop with an extra copy of its Death Rattle is just not good enough. The only thing you want to play this in is in a deck where you only have a couple of very high cost Death Rattle minions. Maybe
it's very. I think you're missing a key word here, though.
What?
It's summon a mech. It's a mech Death Rattle.
Are you
It's not.
shitting me?
It's not any Death Rattle.
That's
so
so bad.
Yeah, I know. It's
this
worse
is
than what you were
one-star
talking about.
Both of Hunter's Legendaries are 1-stars. I was reading this as a way better card, and I still was gonna give it 2 stars. Shit.
Yeah. So before we go on to the next one, entertain the people, and I'm gonna go pee.
Are you shitting me?
Yes. No.
Entertain them with just my voice.
Yes. Don't say anything that'll get me banned off of YouTube, please.
I will not. Let me know. I will. You'll make noise when you're back. Pee fast. Don't wash your hands. You already left. You have very clearly already left. I will sing you a song. This is a German folk song called Sonntag. So hab ich doch die ganze Woche mein feines Liebchen nicht gesehen. Ich sag es an einem Sonntag, wo vor der Türe stehen. Was tausend schöne Jungfräulein, was tausend schöne Erzählein. Wollte Gott, ich wär heute bei ihr. Wollte Gott, ich wär heute bei ihr. I'm terribly sorry, audience. I'm ready to move on to the rest of the cards. This game fucking sucks. Just wait till the best game of all time, Realms of Mercadef, comes out. Me and Mike are designing it, and it's gonna be really good. But yeah, like I mean, I think if we just murder, if we murder Matt Bevin, right, and then we move up the chain, murder Mitch McConnell, you know, we can get our way into just easing our way into legalizing murder.
Whoa.
I think it can just be a really, really easy way to establish the white ethno state.
That is.
I just want you to know that I only started talking about that when you put your headphones on.
Okay, good.
I sang a pretty German folk song for your audience.
Nice.
Okay, mage cards.
Now, this is where it gets spicy, my dude.
Does it?
Ah.
Alright, Kirin Tor Tricaster. This card is good, I think. If there's
She's
a deck
okay.
If there's a deck that wants this, it wants it bad. So, like, there's gonna be some degeneracy with this shit. Like, think about
Probably.
it this way. If you're playing a mage, like, this plus 2 Frostbolts is 12 damage for 10 mana.
Yes.
Which is kind of where you want to be. I wouldn't be mad at it. Like, you know, I'm not going to kick it out of bed for eating crackers. It's fine. I'm going to give it 3 stars. We'll see if it does anything in constructed.
Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure, is Apprentices rotating or are they classics?
It's classic.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
so
it's probably going to rotate within a year.
Ooh,
It's classic and it's a good card.
that's not good. Yeah, I'm
Which is
sorry.
bad for it.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Said naturalize a Doomguard. Rest in peace.
Right. Mr. Gul'dan, I don't feel so
Mr.
good.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
I
man.
love Gul'dan. Gul'dan and Rex are 2 of my favorite cards that are fucking rotating. It makes me sad.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Mr. Player, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't. Fucking Rexar's rotating.
Mr. Void Lord, I don't feel so good. Mike, every time you complain about rotation, I tell you to play Wild, and then you don't.
I know.
Like, both of those
Because then
cards
I
are
would
very
need to like
relevant
craft a
now.
Reno Jackson and all that shit.
Buy the fucking adventure.
That's true.
Next
I
time
don't
you
have any
go
fucking
spend
money.
money on this game, spend $20 on League of Explorers. You get Brand Bronze Beard,
Oh shit,
Reno
you're right.
Jackson,
You're right.
fucking Sir Finley Murgle Gurgleton. Very good in control decks in Wild.
What is that?
So you don't know Sir Finley Murgle Gurgleton?
Is that his actual name?
Yeah.
Oh, no?
He's a 1-mana, 1/3 neutral legendary, battlecry, discover a new hero power.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, why would you play that?
Because think about it this way: Control Hunter. Now you have Warrior's hero power. Are you in the late game as as a warrior? Take Paladin's hero power.
Interesting.
Are you a mage and you need to close out the game? Take Hunter's hero power. Are you a warrior and you need to clean up your combat math? Take Priest's hero power. Upgrade it later with fucking Justicar Trueheart.
Well, geez, my peepee just fucking erected.
Yeah, are you pirate warrior and you need more smork somehow? Take Hunter's hero power.
Are you pirate hunter and
or
didn't win
mages.
before turn 6? And you need a little bit of help?
Yeah.
When do you ever take warlock's hero power?
Very often. Warlock's hero power is the best in the game. If you're playing a control deck, you just take that hero power.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
In control decks, that's really fucking, and in aggro decks is really fucking good. Warlock hero power is pretty fucking good. Anyway,
And that's why Warlock gets the worst class cards, is to make up for the excellent hero power. Except when they get the best class cards.
can I interest you in Overlord?
Yeah, I know that was difficult.
Okay, I'm sure
that.
that sounded good.
I got another joke for you.
Okay.
All balanced game.
Uh-huh.
That's the joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Kieran Torchcaster.
Wait, I got one.
Oh, okay, I got hit late on.
Ben Brode walks out of the bar.
Is he an alcoholic?
No, because the whole Hearthstone team was in the... It was a continuation of your joke.
I see.
The Hearthstone design team walks into the bar and they design a good classic game. And then Ben Brode walks out of the bar.
They designed something good in classic, and then even though it's classic, they rotate it.
Oh, that's not what I fucking meant. That's true. Fucking Tracer, the TriCaster, gets 3 stars.
So Overwatch turns 3 years old. They released the really cool Overwatch Classic Edition. You take the disc out, you put it in your PS4. And then you should have known you can't play it because it's Classic Edition, which means Blizzard rotated it.
Or they nerfed it to fucking oblivion. Like, what the fuck was wrong with equality?
Absolutely. Well, that card's still fine.
Right, except for then they were like, we're not going to make it 3 mana because then Odd Paladin has another thing. If you already knew that you're going to fucking rotate Baku, then you could put it in fucking the 3 slot instead of the 2 slot.
Isn't it fucking like 4 now?
Mm-hmm. Equality Consecration is now no longer a thing because it's an 8 mana combo and you can just shrink Ray for 5.
Yep.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, if thinking about the game critically makes you irrationally angry, it might not be a good game. I'm cleaning out my GameCube controller, by the way. That's where the weird sounds are coming.
Okay. I am very angry.
Grimy. Magic Dart Frog.
He's kind of cute.
What that mouth do?
What that tongue do?
What?
It's a... look at his tongue.
Oh, I thought you said what that cum do.
No.
2 mana, 1/3
come on.
beast. For Beast Mage, after you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion. Fine, sure.
It's a... no, whoa.
Okay.
Have you heard of the legendary machine gun mage.
I love how you had them make remember the name of the class that the card is in to make up a fake archetype to justify this card ever seeing play.
Have you looked at Mana Cyclone?
Yes.
Okay. We'll get to it. Also, Dart Frog is just like a knife juggler, except for it's in Mage, and Mage has a lot of spells that you could play for cheaply as a aggro magic Dart Frog knife juggler situation.
Yeah, it's like spell knife juggler.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
cool thing about knife juggler is that when you play minions, you get minions on the board.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. But when you play spells, you
not
get
a lot
other
of-
value
not a lot
as
of
well.
Well, when you play spells in Mage, you usually just hit your opponent in the face with them if they don't already have a board. And if they already have a board, you need to be answering their board instead of spinning man on this shitty frog.
Oh, look at him. He made him sad.
What?
Look at his eyes.
That made him sad.
Yeah, look at his eyes. See that tear?
Angry.
Yeah, if you cover up, like... never mind. This card seems interesting. The developer who did the final reveal stream with Brian Kibler really sucked the frog's dick. He was like, "This is my."
Next to that, I just want you to suck the frog's dick.
All right, I'll just leave it at that if you don't want any context with it.
I knew the Blizzard development team was licking toads.
Yeah.
And they meant it like that.
No, they were just. He was just like, "This is like my favorite card in the set. I designed it. I really like it."
Wow, fucking way to pull out your dick, man.
Yeah.
You.
And it's not going to see any constructed play. And he's going to get sad. 2 stars?
Sure, that's nice of you. 2 stars.
Oh, wow, okay.
Number 3, Conjurer's Calling.
Here's another twin spell.
Destroy minion, summon 2 copies of the same cost to replace it. If Minion Mage is good, like Khadgar makes this card super good.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't draw Cadbury Cream Egg or whatever the fuck, this is not very good. I mean, it's fine on your minions, but like, it's super not great using it on your opponent's minion unless they're playing a combo deck and they absolutely need that specific minion to combo off. But who the fuck is gonna be doing that after Combos and Catacombs rotates?
For real, though. And after Naturalize rotates.
I mean, they'll probably rotate Nourish, but without unnerfing it.
So
Just
we can
fucking
play.
peel off the band-aid and tell us the classic set is just called the Hall of Fame set now.
I mean, might as well just fucking do it.
Yeah.
It means that we're gonna have to craft more cards each expansion.
Yeah.
Ah.
They already wanted us to do, very obviously. I think this card's fine to use on your minions, especially with Khadgar out. If there's synergy with mage summoning minions out of their ass, then sure.
There's a little bit of it, like some sort of summon minion, like Khadgar mage could be a thing, but the issue is you need to have Khadgar.
You can only run 1 Khadgar.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think that this card is meh. It's 2 stars.
All right.
Yeah.
2 stars for the Conjurer's Calling. Next
Unless
is
there's a Death Rattle mage.
doesn't
Ever.
no.
There was at one point that I played Pyros, but he's rotating.
Yeah, well,
Like,
how did you?
Castles on
What did you
Pyro.
trigger?
Good value. Well, you fucking played you just fucking played a what's it called? A fucking It was just Elemental Mage, but you played a few Death Rattle minions and a N'Zoth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a bit of a meme, but like N'Zoth for multiple Pyroses was decent.
That makes
Hey,
sense.
It's Lazy.
Hey, what's up, Lazy?
You
How's
can
it
hear my
going?
voice. You cannot see my face because it is ugly. I look like shit. I got off work. I'm sweaty and greasy, and not doing great self-care right now because I'm in a bit of a depression anxiety episode.
And we're gonna
Magic
make it
trick.
all better with Hearthstone cards.
It's making it much worse.
I
Magic
paid
Trick.
so much money in this game. Anyway. Oh
hey,
shit! No, oh hey!
Thomas.
What up, Thomas?
I don't know this person's real identity. He said I have to drop in and call you guys nerds real quick, even though I don't play no Hearthstone. You're welcome. Thank you for blessing us with your presence.
You should.
No, that's our friend in real life. You don't have to delete his message. It's fine.
Oh yeah, wait! Don't delete. That's that. No, we know him. We know him.
No,
Hold up.
We appreciate you moderating the chat, Lazy, but he's fine.
We know Thomas. Nudgebot. Yeah, we know him.
His real name, I don't think.
He's been in a couple Five Nights at Freddy's streams, and I've said his name, and he said it was fine.
Oh, Thomas has?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
you're good. It's good to see you again, Lazy. It's been a while. We'll stream a little
Yay!
over the summer when we're together again.
Yes. I'll have my fucking car, and it's only a 3-hour drive down to Berea from where I'm going to be living.
Yeah, we'll be streaming the rest of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and
Hell
probably
yeah.
Hearthstone because I hate myself. Anyway.
By the time I can get down there, the meta will have changed, and we can maybe play the game again.
Well, no, but the shitty things that Blizzard CEO has done will not have changed.
Ah, this is true.
So,
Unless he has potentially gotten... He's not going to get fired.
Guillotine. Is my
Guillotined.
preference.
Okay.
Magic trick.
Don't worry about it, Lazy.
This goblin
What?
doing a trick with his fingers to remove his penis.
I can do that too. Ready? Hold on.
Nice.
Wait.
Fred watched the stream yesterday. What was the stream yesterday?
What was the stream yesterday?
Hearthstone. I don't fucking like Hearthstone. I don't want to kill myself.
I don't... Is that what I streamed yesterday? Dude, I don't even know what the fuck I streamed yesterday. I'm terrible.
Oh, you guys played each other yesterday.
Oh,
Oh,
this
okay.
is... Yeah. Me and...
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
testing out the new legendary they gave us pre-release.
Oh, what is it? Can I still get it?
Yeah, you just gotta sign in.
What does it do? Is it bad?
No, it's very strong and very specific decks. We'll get to it. Because you can... It's released with the set as well.
What does it... Mikey, what does it do?
Oh, it plays a random... It replays a random spell that you played this turn at the end of your turn. So you just play it in Res Priest, and you fill your board with Spellstones.
That seems pretty strong.
It's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting, but Spellstone's
Yeah,
rotating
fucks
out.
Alright.
Nope.
Magic trick. Discover a spell that costs 3 or less. I think a lot of these mage spells that cost 3 or less kind of suck. Because they were
You can get secrets.
That weird time that Mage was trying to make Freeze Mage a thing.
Yeah, they haven't
spells are
stopped.
cheap.
They have not given that up.
Right, but like a lot of those spells are cheap because they had the rider of like only working when a thing was frozen or like
Yeah.
the pool for three or less mage spells is a lot worse than the pool for mage spells at large. You just miss Fireball.
But you get all those tasty secrets.
Like I still think this is fine if Machine Gun Mage becomes a thing, like you're saying.
Yeah. I did not coin that. That was Disguised Toast who coined that. I can't take credit for it.
Is it a meme or are people serious about it?
Disguised Toast said it as a meme, and then people were like, wait, we can make it work. And he was like, no, it's bad.
Yeah,
I
I'm
made it
giving
as a joke.
I'm giving this 2 stars. Lazy says, can't wait to see you guys together again. We can't wait to be together again.
I
On camera for you.
wholeheartedly
Let's go.
agree. Whoa.
He
I
said, hey
mean...
Mikey, I won that tournament yesterday. What tournament?
Oh, nice. Remember I said that he was going to a Magic tournament?
Oh, Friday Night Magic.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Friday Night Magic or if it was a tournament situation, but he was going he went yesterday. Left
did-
after the stream.
I did Friday Night Magic last night, and I think I got 3rd or something. It was a small one.
Nice.
I'm-
I've been
I'm
listening
playing-
to the professor in Delirium College's podcast. Dice to
Dice
Removal. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been playing Mono Black Priest Engine. It's not super good, but it's fun. I don't like Standard. I like Modern a lot better. But Modern Saturday nights, but I missed it today because of work. But I just really like playing Mono Green Devotion. It sparks joy.
I would really like to
Um,
play Magic in a social environment again, and not
You
online.
want to?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
still haven't tested this fucking Undergrowth deck because I can't get the cards to try to make it an
Yeah, come
arena.
down to Berea before it rotates.
I just want to try.
No, you got at least a year.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, because the next rotation happens with the set after Magic 2020.
Oh, I'll be fine.
And it doesn't get rid of. It only gets rid of the Ixalan block, Dominaria, and M19. It doesn't get rid of anything from Ravnica.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll be down in like late May or well, probably like early June anyway.
Yeah, you're welcome to spend the weekend with me over the summer.
Yay! Thank you.
Anytime.
But yes, modern. I agree.
Modern is a good format. Mana Cyclone is 2 mana, 2/2. Battle Cry. For each spell you've cast this turn, add a random mage spell to your hand.
This is the engine that makes Machine Gun Mage supposedly work when Disguised Toast made the joking
Reminds
meme.
me of if they took Lock and Load and made it terrible. Because the beauty of Lock and Load was you play it before you play any spells, and then you get to play the spells as you get them, and each one gives you more spells. So you sort of see a tree of options unfolding before you, and at the end of it you have a handful of cards.
Right.
This one makes you blind cast a shitload of spells while saving 2 mana for the creature.
Yes.
And you don't get to look at the new spells you're getting or cast them. You have to save up a handful of spells to use this. You don't just get to go off of one spell. And I mean, I guess the could give you beasts, could give you minions sometimes. But the thing about Mana Cyclone is, like, they thought that all of that was worth it being a 2/2 elemental body. I'm thinking of pre-buying the set. Should I? Never. Until Blizzard's CEO has had a bullet put in his head, you should never buy anything from them. They laid off a shitload of employees, and he has taken a fucking disgusting pay raise.
Politically, you definitely should not buy any Blizzard product for a while.
To purchase anything from Blizzard, they're an enemy of the people. And this set isn't good anyway. Like, it should be enough for you to not want to fuck over a bunch of laborers who spend their lives making this art for you.
And the designs and everything.
Their labor turned into money for someone who does not care, who has a ridiculous amount of money. It should be enough reason for you to not want to support that kind of overwhelmingly disgusting greed. But also this set isn't very good.
Yeah. This set is a poor ass follow up to Rostakon's Rumble, and
we all know that I'm a crazy fucking communist, so don't mind me getting on my soapbox, but it's fucking disgusting. Lazy asked if we've seen the trailer for War of the Spark.
I haven't, but I heard that Boogie cried.
Okay, we're getting done with the mage cards, and we're watching the War of the Spark trailer, and then we're gonna move to the next class.
Okay, that works.
Okay, cool.
Also, my magnet is back home on my parents' fridge. Because Lazy asked where the mirror.
You want to see my magnet? Hang on, I'm gonna take my headphones off. Give me a second.
They can't see you, Fred.
Wait, fuck, you can't see me.
Yeah.
I remembered. Okay.
We can do that through Skype, but you don't have Skype.
Yeah, it's in my shower caddy. It's stuck to my blow dryer. I have a couple magnets on there because I don't own the fridge. But that one, and then one I got in Vegas, and a couple of it. But they're stuck to my blow dryer in my shower caddy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will have a fridge to put it on when I get my apartment in like a month.
I find excuses to use it as a bottle opener because I don't drink, but I use it to take the bottle tops off of my Ale 8s, even though it's a screw off, and sometimes I get little pieces of glass in my Ale 8s. So I stopped.
You fucking idiot.
You're not supposed to remove screw off tops of the bottle opener. I never said I was smart. I'm just better at card games.
Oh my! You are absolutely correct.
Ray of Frost.
Oh my god.
1 mana, twin spell, freeze a minion if it's already frozen. Clap its cheeks. I feel like in order for this, the cool thing is if you have 2 mana, this is just 2 mana, deal 2 damage. Except that that's not cool. It's bad.
Yeah.
I have to pee. Shit on this card while I pee. I'll be back. I will let you know verbally when I'm back. It will take probably a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Go back.
Mwah. So this card fucking sucks. It's Twin Spell, which doesn't make it any better. Ray of Frost. Basically, you free. They want fucking Freeze Mage to be a thing, and it will never be a thing. It makes me sad that it won't be, because it used to be a thing way back in the day. You could play. You had a bunch of minions that also froze stuff, which makes it a lot better. But it was really good. Freeze Mage is a thing of the past. 2 mana, deal 2 damage. Fucking sucks. Arcane Shot doesn't see fucking play. It's so bad that it probably. I would rather stick these fork prongs up my urethra than have to play this card in any sort of mage deck. The only upside that it has is that Disguised Toast said it could be good in Mana Cyclone Machine Gun Mage, and he said that as a joke. Therefore, this card fucking sucks ass, and I don't know what else to tell you. Fred needs to hurry up his piss because there really is nothing else to say. I mean, we can look at it more closely if we want to. Take a look at that. It's still garbage. The art is actually really cool, and I'm very sad that they had to use this beautiful art for such a shit card. You can really tell that the time and effort that the artists decide to put into it, the detail of the armor and how
I have returned.
Okay.
What were you talking about?
I eventually went on to a rant about how the art is really cool and it was wasted on such a shit design.
You know what's really weird? Those weird eye floating things in the background of a lot of card art.
That's because it's the seal of Rafam.
Oh, okay. Thanks for solving the mystery, jackass.
Wait.
No reason for me to dig into the lore of the set.
Do you want me to tell you the lore of the set?
You just killed a 4-year-old cancer patient.
Oh, that makes me a little bit sad.
Messenger Raven.
Again.
3/2 Beast. Battle Cry. Discover a Mage Minion.
Uh-huh.
This is pretty bad.
You don't say.
This can give you... Okay, the ceiling on this is Khadgar.
Wait, have you seen Caligos yet?
It's fine. The ceiling on this is Khadgar or Antonidas.
Yeah.
Khadgar or Arthritis. Okay?
Yeah.
It's no.
It's also a pretty weak body.
Oh yeah, like even exclude, like Discover, it's fine for it to be a weak body.
Okay.
But
But Stonehell Defender is a
pool is shit. This is a very good arena card.
Okay. That works.
So I'm giving it 3 stars off of its arena viability.
It will not see play in Constructed.
If it also depends on what the other sets in arena are. Because if League of Explorers is in, then this has a very good chance of discovering Babbling Book, which makes this card insane in arena.
Right.
So depending on the current arena environment.
Oh yeah, because arena isn't like set anymore.
Yeah, it switches.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That already happened, by the way. They've already they patched it 2 days ago. Okay, cool.
I read an article about it or something.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm giving this 3 stars. I'm bordering on 4 for arena though, because this card's like really good in arena.
That works.
Power of Creation. So the only.
By the way, anybody in chat, please do put your hot takes about these cards in the chat.
Yeah, we want discussion. Power of Creation, 8 mana, discover a 6-cost minion, summon 2 copies of it.
Khadgar turn 10.
What?
Khadgar plus this on turn 10.
Sure.
It's not good. That is the.
On turn 10 for 1 card.
What? Caligos. Oh. This is true.
This kills the man.
Does the scheme go?
Yeah. So my problem with this is that you get a bonus on discovering mage minions, like in likelihood. but there aren't any 6-cost mage minions. Discover a 6-cost
Neutral minion.
And summon 2 copies of it for 8, which is fine in arena, honestly. Like,
A new challenger didn't see any play, which was kind of the same, not the same.
It was not as good mana-wise. Like, ideally, you get 12 mana out of this, except that you don't get the battle cries from the minions.
Do you not? Because battle cries play, not summon, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Do not get the battle cry.
I don't usually summon that kind of shit.
That's
I play Hunter.
Hill to die on. I'm giving this 3 stars. I think it's just fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's really it's a lot of mana.
This in arena, but you can get a poopy discover off of this.
Yeah, there's some pretty ass 6 drops.
Bad. Like, if you can hit a taunt or a rush off of this, it becomes relevant in arena. But if none of the minions have taunt or rush, and all of them are a little understated, like, you're also very likely to get fucking, like, the 6 mana 1/1 that makes a 6/6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's just a free you're fucked slot on your discover that can come up sometimes. And that might seem like a little bit,
Sunkeeper
of Magical Christmas Land, Mundane Hanukkah Land. That might seem a little mundane Hanukkah Land, but, I mean, you gotta analyze the floor, and the floor on this card is super mediocre. The ceiling on this card is also super mediocre.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
On this card is just only these.
What's the one like the best thing that I could think of to get off of this would be the 6 mana Taunt Divine Shield minion that's in neutral. Yeah. Sunwalker, that's what it is.
Or just like the 6 mana 6/6 taunt. You're champion of the arena or something. I just don't think it's good.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be very good and constructed.
You're right. This is a 3-star card.
Yeah.
This is a textbook 3-star card. Khadgar. Khadgar is very good. If Minion Mage is good, this card is good, and I'm giving it 4 stars.
Will it make Minion Mage good, or will there need to be better things
you've already
standard
got
right now?
Verb that summons a 2-drop every time you cast a spell.
Oh, right. Is that rotating? I don't think so.
No, it's Witchwood. And then, like, even
You're
your
right.
minions that summon extra minions summon an extra copy. So turn 6, play this in a chain gang. You can get 3 chain gangs.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Instead of 2. Yeah, like, this just has so much potential. There's gonna be some broken-ish stuff you can do with this.
This card definitely is one of the better designs in the set for sure.
Yeah.
I like it.
Card's real fine. Real okay.
4 stars, you said?
4 stars. Yeah, I'm definitely 4 stars on this one.
Cool. Now we get to the big boy.
I think it's a she. I'm not sure though.
Oh. Is it? Because I know it replaces Malagos as the entity of magic because Malagos lost his fucking mind or some shit, so they banished him. So then they had Kalecgos then stepped in.
Okay, why would they banish him?
Oh,
him the health
shit, we didn't think of this. Hold on. Lazy...
the Dragon Cock.
Yeah, Jan'alai the Dragon Cock.
Shit, 2 Ragnaroses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna clap some cheeks with this card.
Hell yeah.
I don't get to play again anymore, which makes it way harder to hit Jan'alai's
You mean Baku?
condition. That's fucking whatever one of those degenerate shits makes my hero power become the big hero power.
Baku makes your PP become the big PP. Odd Mage was disgusting. Not as disgusting as Odd Paladin.
So I can't play Khadgar in there to make my plays, because you can't play Khadgar and Jan'alai in the same even odd deck. But if I can consistently get Jan'alai to
Control
be online
Mage just runs Jan'alai and runs Daring Fire Eaters.
deck that's not odd. Sure. Like, yeah, I think, yeah, it's a really good point that you made, Lazy. That I don't think that bumped this up, just because it's about on par with the, like, playing a crow and storming out, or playing,
then the crow looks at me and shit happens, man.
Oh, holy shit! Yeah, the crow. We'll call the deck a crow looked at me.
Hell yeah.
Does Khadgar have a dead wife?
I
Probably
think he's...
That album is really good. It talks about music a lot.
Kalecgos is a male because he's fucking Jan'alai. I mean, not Jan'alai, Jaina. Because dragons can turn into human forms. Kalagos is apparently fucking Janna.
I don't think he even needs to turn into human form. I think he's just gonna clap the cheeks.
Okay. That's fine too. I just remember that for some reason.
First spell each turn costs 0. Battle cry claps some cheeks.
Dude, this is a. So you remember that one Toki Time Tinker treasure that you could get that makes the first spell you cast cost 0?
Each turn?
Yep. They
so
just decided to print that in standard.
Sneakily mediocre card.
But you can discover like a Flame Strike to clear the board.
On turn 10, you're going to play the one card that you discover off of this, or a Pyroblast that you had to pay the 10 mana for. And then they're going to clap its fucking cheeks. Okay? They're going to remove the shit out of it. Now, is it better that you played this and then so like this is, think of this as on turn 10 it's a 0 mana 4/12. That's how I want you to evaluate this card, because you're going to be playing it in a deck where you're playing Pyroclasm and you're going to be playing Pyroclasm with its effect.
Pyroclasm, you mean Pyroblast?
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So like you're going to,
so it's a 0 mana 4/12 that could have residual effects and gives you a card.
It does not have residual effects.
I said potential.
They're going to kill it.
What if you bait him? What if you jabate him?
This is the jabate.
So then you can play your Kalagos double Jan'alai? So then they don't...
You can do Khadgar double Jan'alai without needing to jabate them.
Right, but then they're going to walk the plank.
The Ragnaroses don't care if your opponent can kill them. You're going to hit for 16 on the turn they come in anyway.
Oh, that's true, that's true.
This doesn't do anything the turn it comes in. It looks like it does. It gives the impression of doing something when it comes in, which is discovering a spell, which is sometimes relevant. And it's cool that you get that spell for free and that your opponent had to spend the removal to kill this. Like, it's definitely a plus. But plussing just 3 for 10 mana is not good enough.
Where are you getting the 3 from?
You're plussing 3. So your opponent has to kill this. So the card's neutral because you play it from your hand. It's minus because you also had to play the play the pyro whatever from your hand. Goes back to neutral because you're discovering a spell, and then becomes a plus because your opponent's killing it. So it's actually just a +1.
Yeah. Okay. So
it's a +1 that eats some of your opponent's mana for the next.
It's
turn, so
hand resources for you. Then you one of those hand resources, and it's mana and removal resources from your opponent.
And it's Weezy, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch, it's Weezy and it's Weezy.
I
agree with Lazy's 3 stars thing. This card's only good and constructed when you can cast when you can guarantee you're going to cast a fat ass spell with it.
Right.
And then also you're relying on the card you're discovering being something that you'd want to play, which is not necessarily true. It's a +1 for 10 mana. If they can't remove it, that's them not being able to remove it is magical Christmas land. Because if you've got them in a situation where their removal suite's that bad, you're winning anyway.
Yeah.
Especially against Mage, when they don't feel the need to answer your early game creatures, so they're more likely to be able to stock up removal for when that does happen.
What class is this gonna fucking destroy because of the removal package? Like it's gonna
Hunter.
Yeah, it's gonna
eat Hunter. Mana against Hunter, you won the game already.
Yeah. Unless it's spell. Well, it doesn't matter because spell Hunter is gone.
Mediocre.
Right.
Are you ready for the part of the stream I'm most excited about?
Which is I watched the trailer.
We watch it together. We're gonna start it at the same time.
All right. Hold on.
What
is this called?
War of the Spark.
War of the Spark. It's the first thing when you type.
57 seconds long. It doesn't actually show you any cards.
It's the first one, right?
Yeah, but it's a video. It's a story video.
I know. I listened to the Big Stack podcast talk about it.
Are you ready?
On 1, if we count to, or 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait. Okay. Cool. All right. Ready?
Okay. Ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Blood Gore, Mild Fantasy Violence.
Yeah. Oh, she's dead looking.
Lazy's excited to see that.
Yeah. Oh shit. It's Nicol Bolas.
Are you hearing the music too?
Yeah. Oh, it's in reverse? Oh.
Yeah, but do you hear the music?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
No. Oh, it's her.
No. Do you know what the music is though?
Is it like a Linkin Park cover?
Yeah.
Ah. Who's that?
Jack Faden. He's a planeswalker and he's the greatest thief in the multiverse. That's his lore. He steals artifacts from different planes. He was important.
Is he just dead?
His spark got ripped out. You know?
I think he's just dead. Oh no, that's not good. Oh god, is this song? I just
I think
realized
this
that.
sounds so much better with just piano and the concert.
I know, but the context of what I already know the song as well. Is she a bad guy?
Watch the rest of the fucking trailer.
Cause isn't she the Orzhov girl? She's the face of Orzhov.
No, that's Kyle.
Oh no, okay. Never mind. Oh, okay. I don't know who these people are is one of the issues.
That's
Doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Well,
yeah.
they just fucking. So Nicol Bolas is like super powerful, right?
Yeah. So the mending was this event that made planeswalkers not be gods and become like just the power level that they're at right now. And he's trying to kill all the other planeswalkers and then undo the mending. So he's the god of the multiverse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Liliana made. Do you know how she made the contract with the 4 demons?
No.
Eternal Youth. Huh?
Oh, is that Liliana?
But yeah, that's why she's like young forever, and that's
Okay.
why she has those weird glyphs carved into her skin.
Oh, okay.
The contract is written on her body in demons, right?
Nice.
So she killed all 4 of the demons so that she could escape the contract, so that she could be on her own free will, so she didn't owe the demons any favors. But
Oh, okay.
I don't know
okay.
anything. I don't remember a lot about contract law. I don't remember a lot of it from pre-law in high school. Something about promissory estoppel or whatever. Her contract defaulted to Nicol Bolas. She killed all of the demons, and now Nicol Bolas controls it. So Nicol Bolas has his Eternals, which are those zombies coated in Lazotep from Amonkhet, and he sent them into Ravnica to kill people, to murder all the Ravnicans and to take the sparks from the Planeswalkers so you can undo the mending. But he had Liliana under his control, and she was the one who was leading his Eternals. That was her job. And she was about to have them kill Gideon, and then she decided that the fates of the multiverse was more important than her survival, so she turns them on Nicol Bolas, knowing that he's going to use the power of her contract to immediately kill her as soon as she turns the Eternals on Nicol Bolas. But also knowing that it would buy Gideon enough time to survive, and also send the Eternals at Nicol Bolas.
Oh,
So
okay.
he
So she
burned
was.
with her contract as soon as she does that.
Yeah, no, I see that.
So she's probably just dead.
She's probably just dead, and
Which is
then
crazy because she's existed since like 2006. She's like, as a character, she's 13 real world years old. You know what I'm saying?
shit.
Yeah. Like she's that character's been around for 13 years. And what Lazy was saying in chat, the girl and the boy was her and her brother when she was looking at those people getting crushed by the building.
Yeah.
So another part of her lore, the reason she started seeking eternal youth, her brother was very sick, and the man she made her original contract with, the Raven Man,
Yeah.
sold her a cure that she gave to her brother, and it turned him into a lich.
Oh, is that not a good thing?
No, you know what a lich is, right?
No.
Oh, it's like a zombie but intelligent and evil.
Oh, okay.
And so they had to kill him later in the storyline. But it turned her basically like from like a caring person into like completely, selfish because she didn't have anybody else to live for. Like,
Right. So
yeah,
then,
she is the way that she is right now, and she was about like just at the point where her character arc was where she was gonna learn to like care for other people again through Jace, kind of. Even though I don't think that's a good plot device, but anyway. Just when she was about to learn, like this is her finally understanding that how to not be selfish and how to care about other people, and she dies, and that's the thing. Like that's cool. Like death at the moment that you resolve someone's character arc, I think is really good in narrative storytelling.
yeah, no, that's really sad and also impactful.
Yeah. We should go over the War of the Spark spoilers. The cards are fucking insane.
Really?
As well as the lore. The lore is fucking insane too.
All right. Well, that's a whole other stream then.
Right. We can get back to Hearthstone now. I just wanted you to see that, and Lazy really wanted you to see that too, apparently.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's really fucking sweet.
Very happy that I saw that because I was listening to the Big Stack podcast with Boogie 2988 and the Big Breakfast guys.
Not a fan of Boogie, but cool.
That's fine. I'm more of a fan of the Big Breakfast guys at this point.
Boogie's just got some really shitty fucking centrist takes.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like him because of the centrist stuff. His content is fine and the podcast is entertaining, but
Okay,
I don't agree with a lot of
we
that stuff.
shouldn't legalize gay marriage.
When?
It was either Joe Rogan or H3H3's podcast.
Oh, interesting. I don't. Anyway, he said that he cried during a fucking advertisement for Blizzard and he was annoyed at himself.
Okay.
That he cried at an advertisement.
'Cause
But
it was
anyway.
so bad?
Huh? Because he
Doesn't
was
matter.
sad because he's been following it for like 20 years
I
or
don't
whatever.
want to give any more of my brain space to fucking Boogie.
That's fine.
Yeah, so Mysterious Blade.
On to Paladin. So you're going to find out a very not interesting archetype that they're really going to shove our dick in our ass about, and it's Secret Paladin.
Secret Paladin was top tier a few years ago.
It's top tier now.
Is it actually?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's going to be good enough?
It is already good enough. It is.
Measures is obviously pretty fucking good. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I like this. I want Secret Paladin to be a thing. It gives Paladin a more controlling playstyle that they
You-
haven't actually reclaimed in a while. So I'm excited to see this happen.
You can play it right now, my friend. It is. You run into Odd Paladins,
All
Wall
right,
Priest,
but
Death Rattle
Riddle me
Hunters,
this, Dildo.
and Secret.
That would require me to beat
Paladin.
up Hearthstone.
Yeah, I hear you.
So there's the catch-22 there. Because I would have to play this shitty game.
This is true.
Call to it. Oh, sorry, we gotta do this on a rating.
Yeah, we didn't even say it. This is a 2-mana 2/2 weapon, Mysterious Blade. Battlecry if you control a secret, gain +1 attack. You're gonna have a secret. It's gonna be
Alright.
good. It's gonna be a.
No, I don't think it. Do you remember the fucking warrior card that they nerfed for no reason from a 2-drop to a 3-drop?
Which one?
The fucking axe.
Oh, Fiery War Axe.
Yeah, I'm giving this not fiery war axe out of 10. This is
That's
not
fine.
Premier Fire Lorax at all.
That's fine. I think the
This
condition is super easy to fulfill, though.
Not Lorax. It does not speak for the trees. I'm giving this 2 stars.
That's fine.
Like, if you played a secret turn 1 and they didn't pop it, then you get Fiery Lorax, which is fine. But Paladin has access to True Silver Champion, and you're not even necessarily going to be done eating through this weapon by the time that you would be playing a True Silver Champion on crew.
Well, you can eat through this weapon if you have the
Right,
you have the ability to.
You can eat through my cum cocoon. Call
Ew.
to Adventure.
Hold on, whoa,
Uh,
you're going too fast.
Did I move past the cum cocoon thing too fast?
No. We can
It's a
move.
cocoon that I make out of my seed.
3 mana, call to adventure,
It's really
rare.
easy to-
Draw the lowest cost
Sometimes
minion
I
from your deck. Give it
incorporate
+2/+2.
milk Do you know how to make
I
milk
think
jerky?
that this. No,
Milk
I
jerky,
don't.
You take a cup of milk and you microwave it, and it gets a thin, thickening film of milk jerky. It's like hardened, flexible milk jerky, and you can eat it off of the cup of milk. But there's also still some milk under there. But the fundamental parts of the milk, it's weird and it's like watery because the thicker parts of the milk have congealed at the top into the circle of milk jerky.
And you put those as an outer crust to your cum cocoon.
I incorporate it sometimes, yeah. The cum cocoon is a delicate art. When you want to be an epic Fortnite gamer, you have to make yourself a cocoon out of your own semen and Cheeto dust.
Oh.
And you build it. And sometimes, if you have a carpet, it's perfect because you can just build the base of the cum cocoon out of the carpet. Milk jerky. Call to Adventure. Since Mike doesn't feel like reading it, it's a
I already
spell-
fucking read
spell
it.
the lowest cost minion from your deck, give it +2/+2. I know that was the joke.
Okay, good.
Um,
Now here's my take.
okay.
You can draw your secret creepers and give them +2/+2 in Secret Paladin.
Here's my take. 3 mana to draw a card and buff a minion a little bit is ass.
You're not wrong. Lazy says that you're very insightful.
I know, I saw.
Okay.
Thank you, Lazy. Yeah, it's true. I'm like Jesus, basically. I'm the new Messiah. Call to Adventure is a 2-star card. If I ever see one, I would honestly almost give it 1, but I think there's
Excuse
probably
me.
some practical application for this I'm not considering.
There's always some sort of fucking jank thing that you
I
can try
could
to
maybe
make, but the
put this in Wild
consistency.
Hand buff Paladin and feel only kind of bad about it.
It's like a budget hand buff Paladin card that doesn't actually buff
Which,
your
if you're
hand.
playing Wild, you shouldn't be playing a budget deck anyway.
Exactly.
Because
Spend money.
The aggro decks need 4 legendaries at least. Okay, Desperate Measures.
This is
It's got to be Desperate Measures if you're playing Secret Paladin and you're not playing this card.
whoa. Pew!
Yeah, so it's picture. Riddle me this.
Yep.
What? It's a 1 mana. The secret is random, but you add another one to your.
Another one.
I just
This is
read-
basically
I
2
just
secrets.
read the card to you, and that was not insightful. I apologize.
Yes.
I was.
Alright, get this.
Okay.
You cast your random Paladin secret, okay?
Right. Yeah. No, I'm with you there. Hang
And
on.
it's gonna be random, okay?
Right. Random. Is it a paladin secret or like?
Yeah, it's a Paladin secret.
Okay.
And then
Hang on. Random paladin secret, or is it a spell? And if it's a spell, are the targets chosen randomly, or
it's a secret. Do you see the fucking big black text?
Secret? Oh, it's in bold. I thought that meant it was flavor text.
No.
I thought it was just cast a random paladin.
Yeah.
Oh.
You-
They're doing a crossover with that game Paladins. Isn't that just a rip off of Overwatch though?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, 1 mana, cast a. Sorry, what does it do?
Cast a random Paladin secret, and it adds another copy to your hand.
Twin spell.
Twin spell.
But not another copy of the secret in there.
No. Can I inform you that Twin spell adds a copy of the card that reads Twin spell, therefore you will not get the
Right,
secret.
It adds it to your deck, correct?
No. It
Okay,
puts it up
adds
your
it to your
sleeve to
opponent's
use
deck.
later. Yes.
Opponent's hand?
Yep. It's like the Lord Walker Chode.
That seems pretty bad. unless your goal is to fill your opponent's hand with shitty cards, but then you wouldn't even want to do this because they only have to spend 1 mana to get it out of their hand, and it immediately gives them the Paladin Secret. This card's terrible.
It is 0
Yeah.
stars.
No, I think in all seriousness, this card's good.
Yeah, no, this card is very, very good. In Secret Paladin,
Slap it with 3 stars.
it does say cast. I need to read the specific wording on Secret Keeper because I do not know.
It'll either say cast or play.
Yeah, I know. I need to look it
That's
up.
what it cares about. Yeah.
I've got to fucking look up Hearthstone. There we go. I don't know what the fuck Secret Keeper is otherwise. Whenever a secret... Oh, wait, it's whenever a secret is played, because even when your opponent plays secrets, that means that you get it. Also, stream. I'm gonna help you guys out real quick. Look at that fucking thick ass. Anyway, continuing.
I think they actually literally nerfed that passive.
Really?
Yeah, they changed the art.
That's unfortunate, because...
She used to be wearing less pants. I don't know.
Damn.
I'm not really into fictional women, or most women in general. Kind of more of a guy. Anyway, Nazari.
Oh, okay, we're moving on. 5 stars or 4 stars for Desperate Measures?
I said 3.
Oh, that works.
Is the new Paladin legendary any good? No, sorry.
I want to take a moment to appreciate how fucking shitty this art is as well.
What? I know I like the art.
It's so cartoony and derpy looking for a dragon.
You realize that you're fucking playing Hearthstone, Michael?
Yeah, but look at Kaligos. Kaligos looks kind of epic. This guy is like,
Yeah.
hey, what's up? Let me stick this talent up your ass.
Run over civilians in my 2001 Honda Accord to please Allah, I must.
Oh no. Is there a line in the sand somewhere?
Have you seen
God.
Yoda Gaming?
No.
It's not actually a channel. You would think it's a channel, but it's just someone's Discord account. And it's he talks like Yoda, but he talks about like completing acts of terrorism, but like
Shit.
with his 2001 Honda Accord, like running over. It's a really specific joke. There's only so many different things you can do with it.
Right.
It's pretty weird. But yeah, Nazari is really bad. Druid had a 8 mana spell that did this, and it was bad. Adding 2 mana for a 4/12 body, I don't think adds anything. I don't think it's good, especially making it like it's. I mean, it's a dragon, so the situations where
Dragon Paladin.
no, that's exactly what I'm saying. The situations where you want it, you're not even playing it. You just grab it off another spider story because you have the class appearance bonus, so it's going to appear like more than half the time as an option.
Right. Oh shit, Nether Sprite Historian is neutral. I always thought it was priest.
No, it's a paladin class dragon. I played Dragon Paladin in Wild every once in a while. So yeah, Nazari is niche enough that it only matters that you can discover it, and for that I'll give it a star. So it's 2 stars, but it's not a good card.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It was a big boy legendary.
Unless
I don't think it's gonna really see. Yeah.
you get a neutral or paladin Alkanai Soul Priest that's only for your opponent.
What's that do?
Your healing effects deal damage.
Oh, right.
The one that exists that is it's a symmetrical effect, so healing effects on anything deal damage. But I'm saying, like, if you get one that only makes healing effects deal damage to your opponent and your opponent's shit,
Yeah.
then Nazari becomes really good.
And I don't think that they would print that, so I think we're
And if they
sticking
do,
with
it'd be
2
priest.
probably.
Yeah. Next card. It's time to dissociate.
This card's bad.
Yeah. Okay, we're done. 1 star. Next card.
Whoa,
Commander
okay.
Rissa.
Alright, well, this card's bad. It summons a deck, and it's not very good. You saw it here, folks.
Calling it. This is the best. Commander Rissa. 3 mana, 4/3. Your secrets trigger twice.
Dude.
Yeah.
You get fucking Repentance, which makes your opponent's minions turn to 1 health twice.
That seems OP.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the actual practical applications.
Okay.
It's a little bit overcosted for the body.
A little bit overcosted?
I mean, it's a little bit undercosted for the body. I apologize. You get for the let's talk about the ceiling on this card. The ceiling on this card is you play it, and your secrets are the one that makes it 2/1.
Yes.
And the one that draws you 2 cards.
Yes.
Yeah, because then it draws you 4 cards for 1 mana. Or the one that gives all your minions +1/+1 at the beginning of your turn, the wild one.
There's that.
Rally.
There's also the new one.
I just read it, and it's bad.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, there's only so much extra health you can give a minion before the health stops mattering, and they're just gonna kill it with assassin.
True.
There's only so much health you can give a minion before its power matters more. I think Never Surrender is just like, it takes a card out of your hand and it just gives your minions health, which can sometimes be okay in Arena, but it's also conditional. Your opponent has to cast a spell first. Like, I guess the cool thing is maybe they cast, like, the ceiling on that card is they cast either a removal spell or a board wipe, and then the extra health makes your minion not die.
Yeah.
But then you can just play the one that makes them come back with 1 health, and then you get their Death Rattle, too.
But do you care about Death Rattle and Priest? I mean, Paladin?
No. But I'm saying it's just strictly better, because if your minion had a Death Rattle, you get it. Because not only is your minion functionally surviving the removal spell or the board wipe, it also works on attacks too.
Right.
You just kill your minion with an attack, and then the Never Surrender is fucking irrelevant.
True.
That's the floor on this card, and the floor on this card is too bad and too frequent for it to ever see play.
Really?
Sometimes you'll get it randomly off of Desperate Measures, and you'll feel sad.
Alright. Oh, we're moving. Okay, well, how much you gonna say with Commander Varisa?
Commander Varisa is a 3-star card.
I think she's gonna see some play in Secret Paladin to start off, and we'll see if he gets cut or not.
Never Surrender is a 2-star card.
Hold on, let me throw up. Where's Never Surrender?
We've spent a lot of time talking about it, so I should get it out of the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Never Surrender is a 2-star card. That's fine. I think it's gonna see play though. It's one of the better Paladin secrets.
How do you feel about Bronze Herald?
It's really good in playtesting, dude.
I think it's good it's great in Arena. I'm gonna give it that. I think if I know that the Paladin deck, the Dragon Paladin deck in the wild, gives a shit about having dragons in your hand.
Yeah.
But does it give enough of a shit that you play a card that just puts vanilla minions in your hand?
Have you seen some of the other
Dragon
stuff?
Speaker. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
Dragon Speaker. I want you to consider that this lets us live out the 4-mana 7/7 meme, but raw stats are not what Dragon Paladin is interested in. Dragon Paladin needs to win through tempo, and neither of these cards provide tempo at all. They don't deal with your opponent's shit.
That's fair enough.
Bronze Herald, I'm giving 3 stars because it's excellent in Arena and passable when constructed.
It's gonna see play in constructed, I think. I think it's strong enough to. It also triggers your Witch Doctor effects, and everything that cares about having dragons in your hand.
Yeah. But I mean, so does a good dragon.
Right. Like Ysera or Alexstrasza
or any of the dragons, Crowd Roaster.
Crowd Roaster, true. Crowd Roaster's
fucking Primordial Drake.
Very good. Primordial Drake's rotating.
You were talking about Wild, right?
Oh, I mean,
we're not talking
sure.
about Wild. You have Crowd Roaster. You don't have Bone Drake anymore. Like the dragon.
Yeah,
Bone Drake after rotation. If you want dragon decks to be good, bring back another Spite Historian. Your job's done.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the one book one.
Yeah, Bookworm's fine. Nether Spite Historian fixes everything. Also, Nether Spite Historian is my favorite Hearthstone card of all time, and it's not changed since it came out.
There you go.
So maybe I'm a little biased, but I fucking love it. It's the only card I've ever crafted gold, if that tells you anything. And it's from an adventure, so like.
Yeah.
I guess it helps that it's a common, but like I like it's just so good. I love value. It represents everything that was good about the game of Hearthstone.
And now here we are.
Yeah, here we are looking at fucking Dragon Speaker. 5 mana 3/5. Battlecry, give all dragons in your hand +2/+3. So that, in conjunction with the 4/4s from Bronze Herald, supposedly will let us live out our 4-mana 7/7 greens.
With no overload.
Well, yeah. 4-mana 7/7.
I know.
Consequential. It's 4-mana 7/7. You're gonna just win on the turn that you would be spending that mana.
Yeah. This buffs your Yseras and Alexstraszas and Crowd Roasters, and it even buffs your little Firefly 3/2 Dragon Boyo.
Bottom line, it's not tempo. It's not a tempo game. I think it might see a little bit of play in Wild Dragon Paladin, but no Dragon deck is good enough to standard play right now, and definitely not Paladin. And
That was a
definitely not.
hot take.
And it would be good enough for Dragon Paladin in standard, but for Dragon Paladin to be good enough to be playable in standard, it has to be the same quality as Wild Dragon Paladin, because Wild Dragon and Paladin is an incredibly fringe deck.
Right.
So I'm giving this 2 stars.
I don't know what type of... I mean, the meta is going to be so different. I don't know. Dragon Paladin looks like... What?
I don't see this card. Seeing gameplay.
That's fine. I think it... people are going to try to make Dragon Paladin work and construct it, and he will be in it. But if that works or not, we shall see. Never Surrender we already talked about, so Lights...
Yeah, Lightforge Blessing. I'm going to give it the obligatory Quest Paladin shout-out, and then we're going to go on the next class.
Wow, alright. It's really bad.
It's fine. Quest Paladin. Like, it's not going to see any play in Arena because it's a straight-up card advantage loss just to gain life, which is a cardinal sin of any limited format.
Yeah, and it's not going to see constructed because it's doesn't have enough tempo.
I mean, it could
value.
Absolutely happen in the... Like, the ceiling on this card is you play the first one to fill out your quest, and then you play the second one on your Galvadon and restore your health fully.
That would be disgusting.
That's the ceiling, though.
Yeah.
And the floor is playing this card in your deck. So... Like,
oof.
I don't think this is it, Chief.
Are we going to Shaman? Or no, that's Priest. I know the classes. Are you ready to see some ass?
Ideally, yes.
Okay.
Did Keeper and change the artifact?
Nope. They decided to bring back Silence Priest.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I have to pee again. Hold on. I drink too much water during the streams because I talk a lot. Then I have to pee.
I haven't drank any water. The Chad Fred.
Good job.
So I'm gonna sing y'all another German folk song. Have you left yet? He's gone. So hab ich doch die ganze Woche mein feines Liebchen nicht gesehen. Ich sah es an einem Sonntag, wohl wurde für dich stehen. Das draußen schöne Jungfräulein, das draußen schöne Erzählein. Wollte Gott, ich war heute bei ihr. Wollte Gott, ich war heute bei ihr. That was Sonntag by Johannes Brahms. Means Sunday. I'm ready to talk about these fucking priest cards. These are weird. I want to wait for Mike to get back to actually say anything about them because I need his shitty takes. But yeah, when I'm sorry I said the N-word on stream. Hopefully it won't get him demonetized. I really didn't mean to. I especially didn't mean to say it with the hard R. You know, it's my bad. I hope it doesn't get him demonetized. I won't say the N-word on stream again. I hope I won't. You know, I never know, right?
You never know
I'll try
what.
not to say the N-word on stream anymore.
Oh no.
I really didn't mean to.
Well, we'll be starting a new channel soon.
But really?
If you said the N-word on stream, then we're gonna get our whole careers.
I was trying to punk you when you got back.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to go with the bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We need to really
Usually
need to.
don't go with the bit, so I wasn't prepared.
Oh, whoops. My bad.
It's okay, I still love you.
I'll be smart next time.
Unsleeping Soul?
Yeah.
More like Unsleeping Swole.
Oh.
Because you're gonna, you know. No, it doesn't even make it bigger, the joke doesn't even work.
Yep.
Okay, this card's fine.
I just don't like Silence Priest.
I just don't think, I think they're trying to make Silence Priest happen, and it's not gonna happen.
Nope.
Alright, Convincing Infiltrator.
Oh god, you're like.
Oh, sorry, Unsleeping Soul's a 2-star card.
There you go.
Convincing
Now, this card.
5 mana, 2/6, taunt, Death Rattle Strainer. This is Obsidian Statue, but small.
And yeah, and without the lifesteal, because sometimes that was relevant.
I think Wild Quest Priest with this off really fucking wants this.
Oh,
Wants it
yeah.
real bad.
That is
If we play
delicious.
it there, for sure.
It's
Yeah, I
even
don't
got
know
the
if it-
tentacles to stick up N'Zoth's butthole.
It does. That's how N'Zoth works. This is how N'Zoth Mafia works.
Yeah.
I think, I think this card is good. Time will tell if it has a standard place. I mean, Obsidian Statue certainly did, but
I think this may see play in a control-esque priest if that forms, and it will not, because they did not give it any support.
I just think it costs too much to see playing standard.
Really?
Yeah. Like, with no payoff afterward, like, you're fine paying the mana for it because you're going to bring it back, like, 3 times in Wild Quest Priest. But in standard, there's no payoff. This card doesn't synergize with anything in standard, so it costs too much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. It's
Because
not
the
tough
death
enough.
rattle doesn't really matter. It's not big enough to work in wall priest,
Right.
so that makes sense.
Sure, they don't want to silence it.
It's silence
Yeah.
priest. This is very
Henge
fucking
Clan-
true.
Henge Clan Shade Quill.
How many
is good in
stars?
Silence Priest. Oh, sorry. 3-star card.
Okay, cool.
Henge Clan Shade Quill is good in Silence Priest.
Yeah,
You sure don't want to give your opponent 5 health.
yeah. I mean, that's definitely right. There wasn't another card that did the exact same thing but smaller.
Anti-Killbot?
Oh,
But
that was-
Anti-Killbot was just like a 4 mana 5/5. So this is probably better.
Yeah.
But you didn't play Anti-Killbot in Silence Priest. So.
Is
Yeah.
4 mana 4/7 restore 5 health?
That's going to be enough for me, Dub.
No.
No. I don't think
What
so.
about the wasn't it like a 2/3 that restored 5 health to your opponent for like 2
Yeah,
mana?
one.
Huh?
It was a 1 mana 2/3.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, being double the size of a minion on curve is a lot more important at 1 mana than getting +2 over the curve at 4 mana.
Yeah, this is very true.
Yeah, this is a 2-star card.
This is
For
probably
sure.
not going to see play.
This is very good in Arena because you don't give a shit about your opponent's health. You just want to build a board state, and a 4 mana 4/7 is hell of a board state.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think
good
4
in Arena.
mana is too much to make that kind of effect be relevant.
This card's excellent in Arena. I'm going to give you that. I don't know what rank it's going to appear at. It's impossible to evaluate Arena cards now that Blizzard has fucked Arena with this rarity doesn't matter thing. So, if a card is good, a card being good translates a lot to where they put it, and they put it seemingly in a random bracket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is real unfortunate.
Katrina Muerte.
I butchered her name the first time I did this, and I had to fucking re-voice over my editing to make
Proud of
it
you.
sound so I wasn't fucking.
Can't do that on stream, like when I say the N word.
Yeah. Thankfully, I can just take the VOD down, and maybe YouTube will not care.
It's true. Katrina Muerte is an 8 mana 6/8. At the end of your turn, summon a friendly minion that died this game.
Res Priest.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say like maybe Death Rattle Priest, but Res Priest is the place where this makes the most sense.
Yeah.
If it continues being playable like I thought it was gonna be, yeah.
Or Wall Priest.
I'm giving this 3 stars. I'm
'Cause
optimistic. It costs a lot, but at least the effect triggers on the end of your turn.
It does cost a lot, but if you can get a
Mhm.
taunt to die on your turn, Or no, if you can
Yeah.
get a taunt to die just in the game. This is fantastic in Wall Priest.
You
Because,
can't play a lot of low drops though, or this card gets worse.
yeah, no, Wall Priest right now, if you survive till like turn 6 with Shadow Essence is rotating.
Yeah.
Shit, Ziliax and Witchwood Bear are your 5 drops, and then you start doing shit at 5 drop.
Yeah. I want
Um,
you to consider the following.
uh,
I have a joke to make, but after we do this card.
okay. How many stars? You said 3?
Yeah, it's a big.
I was saying 4. I'm very optimistic for Wall Res Priest.
So,
but
the
going
last
on-
card- the last card on this page. Speaking of saying the N word on stream,
Oh, you're gonna jump down to the end?
at the end of this page, yeah.
Yeah, I see it. I got you.
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Forbidden words.
It is the forbidden words. Are we gonna review it now, or are we just gonna go in order still?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's
Spend
do
all your
it.
mana, destroy a minion with that much attack or less.
This is
It is.
so good.
It can be Shadow Word Death. You see, it's weird because in ways it's more flexible and in ways it's less flexible. It's obviously more flexible in that it can access more different cards, but it's less flexible in that it has to be the last card you play during the turn, which is very relevant when you're thinking about blowing something up and then maybe silencing your. I don't know. It's hard to evaluate a card like this because we don't know how much Priest cares about its ordering. It's probably one of the classes that cares the most about ordering.
Right.
I'm inclined to give it 3 stars just off of the merit of it is a sometimes more flexible Shadow Word name.
I, including a lot of other reviewers, gave this card 5 stars.
Really?
Yeah, this looks so fantastic.
It's so weird. It's the card where I could be talked into giving it anywhere from 2 to 5 stars.
It's
It's a weird card.
it kills your 4. It fills the gap of Shadow Word Death and Shadow Word Pain. It's so flexible with Lazul's Scheme as well. Lazul's Scheme plus Lazul's Scheme Forbidden Words is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just so flexible.
Well, Lazul's
it-
Scheme Forbidden Words is 2 cards to kill 1 thing, so it's a -1. It's not very good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, say like you have like a Deathwing. They have like a Deathwing out or something.
Yeah.
You can with that with that combination, you can kill anything,
2
potentially.
cards to kill anything for the rest of your mana is not good.
Yeah.
It has to be the last thing you punch. I think you're overestimating that combo. I don't think that makes the card bad, but I think you're overestimating that particular combo.
No,
I
that
don't
that
think-
particular combo is definitely overestimated. But there's a lot of stuff that you can do.
I don't think Lazul's Scheme is even a good card.
Okay. Do we want to
It's
go on
really
a
bad.
Lazul Scheme then?
Sure.
Because
Lazul's Scheme is a very bad card by itself. It doesn't do anything.
there we go. Okay.
Like it's cool that it's 0 mana, but it has to chill in your hands to even be kind of relevant. It's always a minus in card advantage.
So hot take. All of the schemes are fucking garbage.
We've only seen this one so far.
I have seen all of them. I'm going to give you a hint. The only one that's kind of relevant is Hagatha's.
I saw the Shaman one in the trailer and it looked fine. I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Lazul's whatever.
The Zul scheme is probably like 2 stars. And because
I'm
you can
giving
combine
I'm
it.
giving it 0 stuff.
Oh, wow. Alright.
I'm always gonna feel bad to get this for free off of an effect. Doesn't do anything.
That's fine. Do you want to jump back up?
First 0-star rating of the expansion.
Is the
Let's go
Zul
up.
scheme. Go back up
actually,
to...
actually, the first 0-star rating of this expansion is Rise of Shadows.
Oof.
Yeah.
Do you want to jump to Shadowy Figure and keep going?
Yeah. Speaking of saying the N-word on stream,
Shadowy Figures.
sees a 2 and a 2/2. Battle Crier transform into 2 copies of a friendly Death Rattle minion. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm playing this in Wild Death Rattle. Priest sets 2 up.
Well, that's cool. It's not going to see play in Standard, and...
Well, I mostly play Reno Death Rattle Priest, so as a one-up actually.
That's
not good
a
enough.
good point.
It's not good enough for me to break Reno. There are a
Of
couple
course
cards that I rotate between breaking Reno for in that deck.
Yeah.
Like, I'll play 2 Crystalline Oracles sometimes.
Crystalline
thing is-
Oracles? Really?
Yeah, because Or like I'll play 2 Obsidian Statue. Because the thing is, you just need to draw one of them before you play the arena.
Oh, right.
It just hurts the deck. It doesn't like kill it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
and
not
you
like a
can't-
Baco thing.
You can't play more than 2 cards that fill Reno usually in that deck,
Right.
and this obviously isn't one of those. But, I mean,
Definitely.
like, there have absolutely been cards that have killed Reno in that deck.
So constructed wise or standard wise, there's no fucking reason for you to make a smaller version of any of the death rattles that are relevant.
Well, it's not an issue with smaller version. This is just a 2-mana 2/2. This
You
is
can make a
standard.
2-mana 2/2 Devilsaur egg. Oh wait, that's fucking rotating.
Well, you can make a 2-mana 2. Well, I was gonna say Crystalline Oracle and it curves, but I mean, like, I'm sure there are other good death rattles as well.
There are fine death rattles, but again, there's no like payoff. The quest is rotated.
Alright, I'm gonna hit you with the hottest, biggest brain take.
Uh-huh.
Inch Clan Shade Quill. Yeah, you
Hold
can't
on.
even count it. So fucking. Actual relevant stuff. Rotten Applebaum.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Convincing Infiltrator.
A 2-mana 2/2. Yeah, Convincing Infiltrate is good. Rotten Applebomb's probably good.
a lot of setup. So I'm not saying the card's good. I'm gonna go 3 stars.
That's
I
fine.
think there will be standard decks to play it.
Probably. I just don't think there's enough payoff for playing Death Rattles and Priest anymore. And if you're gonna play Priest, you're probably just gonna play Big Wall or Wall
Probably gonna play
Res Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Res Priests,
Here's our
fucking
new
Mad
Spellstone.
remember when we made you work for your Spellstone?
Uh huh.
LMAO, just have it for 9 mana.
Uh huh. Also, it doesn't say different, which is a very, very important thing.
That's bad.
Uh huh.
Yeah, because
This now.
you could dilute your pool with like a bad Discover or a bad Burgle, and it would only give you 1 shitty minion. But like, the more you dilute your pool with Mass Resurrection, the more diluted your res pool is, the more you notice it with Mass Resurrection.
Yeah.
But just don't dilute your res pool, and I think that's going to be easier with a larger pool of minions you want to revive. Well, with Katrina Muerte being in the format,
Oh yeah.
and you not having to necessarily steal as many cards from your opponent. Just 'cause you have
Archmage
one
Van Goth as well.
Yeah. I just think Mass Resurrection is really good.
It
It's
is,
a 4-star
yeah.
card for sure.
Oh yeah. This is why Res Priest is still going to be good, mixed with Vargoth. Archmage Vargoth is the one that
4-mana 2/6, right?
that does the thing at the end. It casts a random spell that you've casted this turn. Don't play the coin. I've done that.
Shit.
I fucked up because I was big brain plays gonna bait out the counter spell and then Spellstone. So instead of getting 2 Spellstones, I got a
Then
coin.
you just play the coin and then play Vargoth.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you play the coin and Spellstone to try to bait out a counter spell against a mage, it will just fucking play the coin or the counter or the Spellstone, and it played the coin.
Yeah.
Makes me
It's a
cry.
Vargoth, yeah.
It's hard.
4
Evil
star.
Conscriptor. 2-mana 2/2 Death Rattle, add a lackey to your hand.
Lackeys are very above curve things, and
Position to start adding lackeys to your hand, lactating.
yes.
So Death Rattle, lactate.
Yep. Do
I
you
like the
want?
card.
Yeah.
I like lactating.
Ugh.
Yeah, this card's good. I don't know if I'm gonna play it in like at this point the list for especially for Reno Death Rattle Priest is so fucking tight. Like, what am I kicking out for this? Like, all
Nothing.
of my cards are +1s or +2s, and all of them are like above curve.
The lackeys are bad in standard, so.
Wow.
No, I mean the lackeys are fine. I don't know the cards. Here's my thing, right?
Okay.
This could be good in Quest Priest, but the quest is rotating, and there's no
Well,
no
I'm looking
re-
at this from the wild.
there's no reward for playing Death Rattles in the priest class, there's no reward for having lackeys besides the fact that they're 1/1 over curve effects.
Yeah.
There's
I think
no.
that's fine. Like,
That's
I think that on its own is like this is an amazing arena card.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mess with it in wild probably because I don't think like this is just not as good as the other 2-drops I can play in wild.
Yeah, and it's not as good as some of the other 2-drops that you can play in standard right now as well.
And it's 2-mana 1/2, the Museum Curator. Like yeah, this is just not a good like I'd probably mess with it, come to the conclusion that I think I'm gonna come to, which is it's not good enough, and toss it out.
Yeah.
Which is fine. And it's good. It's a good arena card. It at least has a space to exist in.
Yeah, and it's only filling up a common slot, so it's not
Right.
like it's taking anything away. And it has lackey synergies, which they said that lackey synergy. Huh?
Are there cards that care about lackeys?
Yeah, once we get to Rogue. Rogue is the only class that has a lackey payoff card, but they said that they're going to be printing more.
This is a fucking priest card.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. There's no reward for playing lackeys.
Right.
That's my issue with them.
This is a 3-star card. I'm giving it 3 stars because arena and potentially wild, but probably just arena.
That's fine.
Madame Lazul.
Everybody's sucking her dick hard.
This is the most information we've been able to get out of your opponent's hand, which is important.
Yes.
Although the most effective way to get information on your opponent's hand is still stream sniping.
This is very true, and please don't stream. Actually, I don't give a shit if you stream snipe me because I'll still win because I'm good at the game.
Because it'll give you a view. It'll give you a viewer. Do it the next day.
Yeah.
Madame Lazul is a 3-mana 3/2 battle cry. Discover a copy of a card in your opponent's hand. What's cool is that if you play this on turn 3, you're gonna probably see 1 or 2 cards that they would have mulliganed, but that they drew after the mulligan step that are like gonna be good in the late game, which is what you want.
Right.
Or it's also in that sweet spot where you could see cards like that, but you could also see their early game cards that maybe you want to do while, like, at least because Priest doesn't have access to good early game options, so maybe you're stealing their
Tell
really
me
good board
about
out and you're curving into it. This is easily a 4-star card. I see you playing this in any Priest deck that doesn't need every card to synergize with combo. Like, you're not playing it in Resi Priest. You're definitely playing it in Silence Priest, but you're not playing it in Resi Priest. You're not playing it in Death Rattle Priest, but any other Priest deck where you don't need every card to synergize to not poison a pool.
Right.
This card's very good.
Now, here's the issue.
What's the issue?
Is any priest besides Wall Res Priest going to be good? In standard, I don't know about wild because you can slot this into a lot of different wild decks just because it's at that nice 3 cost and it doesn't have any. It's a very self-contained card, but
yeah,
and it's a very good card to get in arena as like a self-contained thing as well.
I think this is an amazing card.
Yeah. But I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with you. This is 4 or 5 stars. This is amazing, but I don't know if it's going to see play. Because I don't think they're going to want to run this. You don't want to run this in Wall Priest or Wall Res Priest. And I think that right now looks like the only viable Priest deck. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I agree. I agree with that take. I think that there will be other viable Priest decks. And I think also, like, this card's obviously ridiculous in arena. I think you might be undervaluing the value of the information that this gives you. Like,
oh yeah, no, I'm not. No, this card is absolutely fantastic, but if you're not gonna play it in Wall Priest, then another deck has to be viable, like a Control Priest or a Silence Priest, or people are still trying to fucking scrounge up a Dragon Priest on occasion, but I think the last of those cards are rotating. So I don't know. I want it to work because it's really good, but I don't know what Priest deck is going to be good that plays this.
yeah, that's I pretty much agree with that take.
Nice. Well, this is solid fucking card. Good design, Blizzard. Just fucking put it in the set with the rest of the Silence Priest shit.
I will not praise Blizzard over anything they do.
That's fine. I'll do it for you.
Unacceptable. Nope.
Well, that's all the priests. So we can move on to rogues.
I want to move on to bed.
That's fine as well. 1, 2.
Do you
Wait.
remember that we said we did 5 classes and then I'm going to bed. Right? That was the 5th class, right?
Yeah, that was the 5th class.
So we'll
There's
do the
just
other
so
5.
many neutral cards.
Yeah, but neutral cards are easy to evaluate because half of them are just like a format 5-3.
Yeah, there's a lot of pretty garbage neutrals. Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll also start earlier tomorrow night so I don't wake up hating myself. I need to go to bed. Well,
Okay,
I'll
that's
wake
fine.
up hating myself either way, but I need to go to bed.
That's fine. Thank you for joining me on the
Thank you
stream.
for having me. I did have a really good time.
I am happy that you
Yeah, it
did.
sucks that we're not going to get to hang out in a few weeks to pre-release.
It does.
But
It is
I have a
quite
partner,
unfortunate.
and she's a big titty goth GF. So,
Oh, really?
well, not at all, but
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean for
She's-
the you mean for the twin-headed?
for Twitter Giant, she is
Aw.
grow. Yeah.
Anyway, let's end the
Um,
stream and then we can discuss this a little bit if you want.
I love you.
Love you too, everyone.
Oh, wait, I'm not even. We're gonna keep talking after the stream's over. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I love you
So-
too, Lazy. And anyone else who tuned in, I had a great time. I hope we will give you some insight to the game, to card.
Yes. Tune in tomorrow for the rest of these beautiful, beautiful things.
Yeah, we'll be doing Warlock, Shaman, Rogue. Don't tell me.
Warlock, Shaman,
Warrior.
Rogue,
And
Warrior.
neutral.
Yep, you got it.
Fuck yeah.
Even when you're exhausted.
I'm better
Still
than
got it.
Disguised Toast. Even when I'm exhausted and haven't played the game in 2 months, that's the operative.
Well,
Yep.
anyway, make sure you guys leave a like, comment. We want to know what your guys' hot takes are about these cards, so please leave them in the comments or come join the Discord. There's a link for the Discord in the description, so come join the Discord.
It's like Facebook Messenger for fucking incels.
That works. But there's plenty of people who are in my Discord right now talking about Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, all kinds of shit. So come
Why
join
they
it.
can't get laid, how they're gonna shoot up their school.
That's not cool.
Fun time to be had by all.
That's not the greatest impression to, leave for the fans who are and supporters of the channel. Anyway,
This channel is actually cock and ball torture and ASMR.
I'm sorry, what?
This channel is now a cock and ball torture ASMR channel.
And if you want to support that,
I don't know how you have the nerve to come on my channel and tell me it's about Hearthstone now.
that's fine.
It's a cock and ball torture channel. It always
Okay.
has been and it always will be. When did you make us stop going live?
I have not yet.
That is fucking lovely. I need you to end your dumb live stream on my cock and ball torture channel.
All right. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and merch all down in the description. Check it out.
FetLife. Follow me
Well-
on Twitter at FredAss_B.
You should. You should
Yeah.
go do that.
I just share political memes and weird shit posts. I change my name every day.
What else is the outro? Oh yeah, make sure you guys get the RSP with you, Chris Michael.
Cock and ball torture.
From Stevensville Game, he's gonna be signing off though. So 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah.
Yeah.